too.
Well, if you ever do thunder for a chromatic orb, it's like sound related.
Yeah.
So their ears will implode or something.
Cool.
Okay, I think we're ready to start. Does someone want to recap last session for the people who weren't here and everyone else?
It was horrible.
Everyone almost died.
Yeah,
very
Mo-
unfortunate.
Okay, I guess I'll start from the top. So, last week we found our adventurers, where they're traveling. Maybe I shouldn't be doing
They
a
were
recap.
traveling.
In hindsight, I might be a little too tired. I'm gonna try though. I'm just basically drunk without alcohol.
Without.
Pretty much. It's how it feels though, fam. Real talk. So we were traveling around Phandalin trying to find out more information about what all there was in the town, who there is to talk to, and just generally getting a little more of a know-how of the area.
We literally paid for them to go apple picking.
We paid a silver piece a person for Mo and Nico and Melody to go apple picking all day for like an all-you-can-pick apple fest.
Dude, that sounds like my Jose.
Oh yeah.
Bless.
If you haven't already, the three of you should add 20 gold to your personal inventory.
Cool. That means I have.
That means I have.
If you, because I did
I'm
that-
rich. I'm rich. And then we went to the town hall and we met the main guy of the town whose name I didn't write down and don't remember.
I don't think he had a name. His name was Town Master.
Town Master.
Okay, I didn't recall it.
Town Master homie man. Didn't seem overly bothered about the fact that they basically had an incursion of red brands. But we're like, nah, family took care of that. You good? You Gucci now. Then we went to the trading post and we got some new armor for Brenlin and for Veritas. Now have some swaggy new studded leather armor, and I sold a bag of gems. And I got Droop a job working at the trading or the what was the name place? What was it called? What was
No,
the
it's not called anything.
Lenin.
No, it was in Lenin.
You guys know
Lenin's.
It has
It's
No, there's a name. I wrote it in the thingy.
I think she was more saying that we weren't
Lion-
going to tell them where to
Lion
go.
Shield Trade
Don't
something.
Okay,
What?
write this down.
No, don't tell them where it is.
The
Oh,
character
yeah.
doesn't know that though, so
True,
just so you
yeah.
know,
Damn it.
we're not telling you. I'm not telling you.
Okay.
So we got Droop a job. We got another job to go back up to Kragmaw Hideout and get some supplies that had been captured. In the process, we found a new member of our adventuring party who goes by Rick.
Our connection.
Rick. And then we went and busted up the Kragmaw Hideout and almost got busted ourselves. Near death on 2 party members twice.
Yeah.
And we split the party. Don't split the party. We learned that again the hard way.
Nah, it was
And-
fun.
We
And
also learned
we-
to be a little more
Twice,
cautious.
dude.
Yeah, we learned to not let people scream in caves because that tends to make things happen in the caves and not
Hey,
split the party.
I
No
didn't cause
shit.
anything to happen.
Does anyone know a silent spell just out of curiosity? Just
Oh wait, I got one. I got
I
one.
have a sleep spell too. I have a
Got
sleep
one.
spell.
Like, literally nothing happened when I screamed, okay?
You
Okay,
caused a
listen,
water
listen.
trap.
Listen.
That was
listen.
after the water
Listen
trap.
to me,
boy.
guys. Guys,
No,
listen
the
to
water
me.
trap was
You
actually
saved
because
your
I
life.
lit army bomb.
Oh yeah.
He saved your life. We move on.
We move on. It was a good time. Much fun was had. We almost all died. Murderous rampages were
like-
No,
happening.
I didn't.
We made friends with wolves. Yeah.
And they're
What?
in the
Without
lab.
me?
Did you make
I
friends with
know.
Wolf?
I knew you would say that.
I think I probably missed out on the stuff that actually mattered. So someone who is coherent should probably wrap shit up.
I think that was really most
You
of
learned
it.
some-
Yeah.
more
Oh, and then we found
information.
out we learned that Gundren is held prisoner at Kragmaw Castle with the king of the goblin Kragmaw.
King Grawl?
Yeah, King Grawl.
Grawl, yeah.
And then
Girl.
there's orcs somewhere stationed somewhere at Dwarven tour that the town master would be willing to pay anyone who gets rid of them. And then there's another place, Old Owl Well, that's causing a lot of undead, and prospectors can't go there to restock and stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
I have a question for Tanner. So I can prepare 7 spells, but can I still only cast 2 a day?
You can cast 4 first level spells a day and 2 second level spells a day.
And you can prepare 7 total among those 2 levels.
Yeah. Okay.
You can melt more than 2 people a day.
Oh, things are gonna get melted. Oh, show.
What the-
Just don't know forest like he did.
Holy shit, that roll too.
Okay. You also know about Thunder Tree, I believe.
We
yeah.
learned about Thunder Tree last time.
Thunder.
so
Oh,
from
I
what's her face.
think I actually wrote this
It-
down.
I don't
Hold
think it
on.
was something that was mentioned last session, but it's something
Oh,
people.
Yeah, it was.
No, it
Ask
was. It
about
was like
Thunder
we
Tree.
Because
talked about
Thunder
it.
Tree, or no, wait, no, that was the well. There was also a
Yeah.
well, wasn't there?
Yeah, the owl.
I asked
Old
about
Owl
Thunder
Well.
Tree. It's a town about 2 to 2.5 days to the northwest, overrun by undead after the eruption. So it used to be a prosperous town, and now it's not because there's lots of undead there.
Sounds fun.
Okay,
Sounds
so
fun.
for basically just catching up, you guys found the supplies that you were sent to get for Lenine in Cragmaw hideout. You guys didn't have any way to bring them back to town right then, but you brought back one as proof that we had it, and Lenine lended you guys a cart plus some oxen to pull it and stuff, kind of like the one that you brought to Phandalin. And you guys spent, it's about a day and a half travel to get to Cragmaw Castle, or to Cragmaw hideout, so you took about 3 days beyond the 2 days it took you to go to the hideout and clear it out to do all that stuff. And I'm assuming the party kind of Satana, Virion, and Melody were in town when you guys were at the hideout, but then presumably when you came back, they're like, oh yeah, we're back with the party, and so you guys all spent a couple days traveling to the hideout, loading up the cart and bringing it back. Probably took you like 2 days. So now you guys have just finished. You guys were staying at. Actually, where are you guys staying? I'm presuming you're making camp.
I don't know that we
have
ever got to that point. I think we
Yeah.
may just be camping outside of town.
Either way, so you're camping outside of town. You just finished a long rest of camping outside of town, having delivered the supplies to Lenine, and it is now the morning after your whole Cragmaw supply returning adventure.
Cool.
You are in Phandalin.
Yeah, so we're in Phandalin.
We should probably buy
Also,
more potions.
Tanner, I have access to
Probably.
my fancy new staff now because I've had enough time with it, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Last staff.
Do you remember what it does?
I get 10 charges at dawn every day, and I can cast.
1d6 plus 4 charges at dawn every day. It has a total of 10 charges.
Sure. And then I get mage armor, which gives me. That's just that spell. And then shield, and then overall I have +1 AC.
Yes.
So I'm at 11 now. Ballin'.
Oh my god, you only had 11 AC.
11? Please.
Ye-
please
Wizard.
This is for my intelligence.
That's our internet was crashing.
Depends on the spell,
How do you know?
because I know many things about.
No. How would I find out if it has one or not?
Because it says so in the spell. It states explicitly.
Okay, then let me take that away.
What?
Like most spells don't have stat bonuses. You just get the bonus for saving throw.
Most spells, unless they specifically say they add your bonus, they're just the damage dice straight up, nothing else.
Got it. Let me change all those.
Okay, sorry, our internet disconnected, but now I'm back. So
Welcome back.
we're ready to do
Guess who's back?
so.
Back again.
You are back in.
Tanner's back.
Tell your friend.
Tell your friends.
Okay, so we're back in Phandalin.
Oh, okay.
I will
Did we
go
go
look
get
for
apple
potions.
pickers?
I think we do need potions and stuff.
Yes, we
A
burned
lot.
through a lot of
burned.
potions.
Yeah.
I was the nurse that time.
Yeah.
Ravenna was like stabbing things with one hand and then literally using her other
Just
hand
like
to
using it to
throw potions in people's throats.
basically.
Force fed.
Oh, Tanner, I actually thought of something. So, in all the craziness, I kind of forgot about the brother's body hanging out there.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the brother's body. It
Yeah.
was a human.
No, there was one of the dwarves
Oh, you
who's
weren't.
dead in the campsite outside.
Yeah, you weren't here for
Oh.
that, Brenlin.
The
Yeah.
campsite outside.
Wait. We had someone. Oh, okay.
I kind of forgot about it because we then went to the manor and then we did other things and there were like weeks in between. But I don't think that Nerali would have forgotten. And as a cleric, I think it's important to her that like his body is taken care of properly.
Okay.
But I don't know how to go about doing that. Should I? I might just go find someone and ask them to like help.
There is a
Go
shrine
get
in
it.
the center of town
Okay. Sure.
that you have seen
I'll go
as you've
there.
been walking around. So you can.
So maybe while they're taking care of some of the shopping, because I don't like need anything besides potions, and I'll let them take care of it. I'll go to the shrine.
I'll go with Nerali.
So
I'm going to look for potions.
okay. We'll do potions in a second. We're gonna do the shrine first. So as you guys walk back into the center of town, Nerali, you remember and you're like, oh, we should probably deal with this. And you know that there is what is basically a large kind of stone cobbled together structure in the center of town. In the open area, you can see it on the map.
Yeah.
And you head over there and you see an older woman dressed in very demure clothes, standing around kind of tending to the shrine and stuff and doing clericy things.
Are there any symbols on the shrine or on the woman that I might recognize?
Make a religion check.
1 second, as I walk back to my computer because I had to go get a paper towel. Okay.
Anyone who would like to can be at the shrine as with the party. You're basically split into two. Some of you are going to buy shopping stuff, and others are going to the shrine.
I'm going to the shrine.
I'll go shopping.
I'll go shopping.
I go shopping too.
I don't know a thing about religion, apparently.
Nerali's
Yeah,
skipped that
you do
class.
see some symbols around the shrine. You don't see anything on the actual woman around, but you do see some symbols adorning the stones. It's kind of like a rudimentary place. It's not like a temple or anything. It's literally just like stones kind of arranged in something. There's a bell in the center, hanging on some beams, and then you can see some of the stones have been carved with the symbol, but you don't recognize the exact symbol.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will approach the woman and greet her.
Hello. Is there anything I can do for you?
Hi. Just because this is a shrine, I thought this would be a good place to start, but I was hoping to find a way to perhaps take care of something. I don't know if you had ever heard of the Rockseeker brothers coming into town with their business.
Oh, those were the dwarf fellows that came a while ago, were they?
Yes, they were.
Yes, they stopped by every now and then to pay.
Here at the shrine?
They did, yes. Most people in the town stop by every now and then and have a quiet moment for themselves.
Do you, I guess, is this shrine to anyone in particular, or is it for any?
Yes, this shrine is to Timora. May she ever look down in good luck.
Timora.
Who's Timora?
Can make a religion check.
All right.
Are you with us?
You get to
Yeah,
make
I'm at the shrine. Yes.
Okay.
make your
It's the three
I
religion
of
don't remember
check.
who all came. Oh,
Hey, this time I know things.
Yeah. So, as she says Timora, obviously now you didn't recognize the symbol directly, but now you can recall because she's given you a name. Timora is the goddess of good fortune, and the symbols that are around are a coin with a face, like a coin heads up, that have been decorated onto the stones.
Okay.
Now you recognize. Oh yeah, that is Timora's symbol. So
Okay.
it's a goddess of good luck and good fortune.
Perfect. Do you know if the Rockseeker brothers were particularly fond of this god or goddess? I mean, or if they were just here to pay their respects?
I'm not aware if they were worshippers of Timora, but many of the people in town come by and ring the bell in a hope to inspire themselves with some good luck in their life.
Oh, interesting.
Can I ring
Well-
the bell?
Yeah. You say she steps to the side and motions. Yes, please. May good fortune be
Okay.
with you.
Yeah,
Well, how
I'm gonna ring the bell like very very merrily. Oh, this is fun.
Maybe a bit less enthusiastically. Normally you just ring it once.
Okay. I'm sorry. And I ring
It's
it
okay.
with my little finger.
Yeah. So as you ring the bell and a low kind of like a dum resonates in the air around the bell. It's a very heavy set bell for what it doesn't actually look like it's like super you know heavy, but as you ring it, the noise it creates sounds like something from a much larger bell and resonates in the air around all of you.
Ooh, that was fun.
So I'll turn back to the woman and say in a very like somber tone that unfortunately a few days ago actually we found the remains of one of the brothers outside of town.
Oh no, that's terrible.
And I had hoped to somehow be able to take care of it. Other business took us away for a few days, but now that I am back, I would like to make sure that his body is properly taken care of and that he may be, what is the word?
Put to rest.
Burial.
Put to rest, I guess, in a way that hopefully would suit him as a door for whoever he may worship.
Of course, I'll try and find some capable men around town and see if they can start digging a grave for him.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
If let's see. How far away was the campsite from town? Like not very far, right?
It was like
Yeah,
No,
maybe
Hour
like
and
an
a half.
not
hour
far.
Okay.
walking. So it's like out of town, but not super far away. So
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so I think that I will I'll tell her that I am going to hopefully take my party to go retrieve him and then bring him back and where should I bring him to
well, we'll probably just bury him just outside of town.
Okay.
If you head directly off to the west, my house is located over there, and I would be happy to have him buried in the back. We normally bury people just outside of town.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes. May I
Thank
ask,
you.
what was the business that took you away for a short period of time?
Oh, I never wrote down her name. What was her name?
Leanne?
Leanne?
Lenine.
Okay.
Close.
Lenine asked us to help retrieve the lost goods from her armory.
I see. I do have some business that has brought me to town and set up this shrine. Would you be interested in
Oh.
hearing about it?
I would. You set up
Right,
this
you
shrine?
fucked up.
I did set up this shrine. I've only been here for a couple months. A group of people that I'm associated with are looking for a certain item, and we were hoping that we might be able to find some assistance in the area. Over in the town of Coneyberry, there is a banshee named Agatha, and she supposedly knows what happens to a spell book. I've been trying to get her to answer a question, but unfortunately, I don't know if I would be able to communicate with her well.
A banshee?
Banshee?
A banshee.
What organization, may I ask?
I'm associated with the Harpers.
Have I heard this name?
Make a history check.
History. Ooh.
I know it, but Nerali doesn't know it.
Okay. So you know that the Harpers is similar to the Order of the Gauntlet that you heard of before. The Harpers is it's a scattered group of adventurers and other citizens, commoners and stuff, who basically are trying to oppose the abuse of power.
Are they related to the Sons of Asgamar?
You don't know.
Because that might be awkward. Shit, can I ask? Or no, wait. The Harpers sound like a group that I may have interacted with in Neverwinter. Do you have any other affiliates in that area?
The Harpers operate in many areas of the world, so I'm sure we have people in Neverwinter, but if they didn't declare themselves as Harpers, I don't know if we're associated.
And I leave it at that.
Banshee spellbook. My notes are behind. Sorry. So. No, go ahead.
So we're trying to get information. So we're supposed to go see this Banshee and Coney Baron to ask about a spellbook, correct?
Yes, the spellbook belonged to a powerful sorcerer long ago, and it would be disastrous if it fell into the wrong hands. We had heard that Agatha was the last known person to possess the spellbook, and we're wondering where it is.
So she possessed it when she was alive? I don't know about banshees. I don't remember
know
banshees.
how banshees work.
Either.
The information that I had heard from my other members of the Harpers was not complete. It was just a note saying that we believe the spellbook to have belonged currently to the Banshee in Coneyberry.
Interesting.
I would gladly offer you. It's the best I can, but I have 3 potions of healing that I could give you if you successfully figured out where the spellbook is.
I asked the other party members if, like, are potions of healing tasty?
They are necessary. I'm not sure if tasty would be the best word.
I don't know. Are they, Tanner? In this world, are potions tasty?
They taste kind of like a watered down honey drink.
Sweeter than
Very
sweet.
sweet.
Oh, interesting.
Then we'll take you up on your offer.
Thank you. I will give you one piece of advice.
Mm-hmm.
Banshees can be notoriously difficult to deal with, so I would say exercise caution and try and be polite, and if you could flatter Agatha, and she would most likely would be more open to revealing any information to you.
Do you know what kind of food she likes?
As a Banshee, I don't believe she eats. I do have this silver comb that I feel might suit her tastes. If you would like to offer that.
Sure,
I have the
I will
most
take it.
shocked expression on my face. Like, she does not. I need a moment.
Don't mind him. He just really likes food.
Good food goes
I
to
will.
contemplate life.
Did I say flat?
Oops. I think you said flatter.
I
but
had
Flatter.
flatter.
Troll. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
I will hold out my hand for the comb.
She
and say-
passes it off to you.
And say thank you. We will try our best to get the information that you seek.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you don't even have to worry about the body. I'm sure that Barthen knows where the dwarves' camp is, and so I'll ask him if he can have some of his assistants retrieve the body and deal with the burial.
Thank you very, very much. When we return, I may ask to see the grave, but I'm sure that it will be taken care of.
Of course.
I think that is all. I'm gonna also ring the bell lightly.
Okay. Yeah. So you go forward again. You take the rope and ring the bell, and you hear the same, deep dong resonate in the air around you.
Inner peace.
I'm going to turn back though really quickly and ask, how quickly do you need this done?
I don't believe Agatha is going anywhere anytime soon. So
Okay.
you could take it at your own pace. But
Okay.
I would appreciate it as done whenever you can.
But maybe
Alright.
other people could pop in and get the book before us. So
Well, yes, but
Suppose
if we're dealing with the Banshee, it's possible, but we may have a couple of other things to do as well, so we'll
Of
discuss
course,
it with the
of
party,
course.
but we will try.
If you can't get around to it, I would like it if you would bring back the comb.
Of course, of course.
I too ring the bell gently, very, very gently.
Yeah.
I'd be-
Ring my bell.
Okay, so are you done with the cleric?
Ring my bell.
Yes.
And then
I
so
never
as-
got her name. Oops.
Oh, you can ask her.
Oh, my lady,
Yeah.
what is your name? Should we need to find you when we get back?
You may call me Sister Gariel.
Oh, how the fuck do you spell that?
I'm guessing it's like Gabriel, but without.
you don't ask people that.
Eh.
How the fuck do you spell that?
She's like, it's
Donnie the fuck?
Garale. I know it's some
Thank
type
you.
of a difficult name for humans.
Oh.
Should
what
I
is
be
she?
insulted?
No,
Okay.
it seems like it's something that often
It
happens.
happens. Okay.
So she's
You should be
used to it.
insulted.
When she does say that, you guys notice that her eyes are kind of gleaming. She looks elven. Her features are very fine.
Okay.
So,
Ah,
so
my
it's-
peeps.
Oh, she's
basically
fine.
just knows, hey, sometimes the elvish names are difficult for people who don't interact with elves much.
That's fair. Okay. Sister Gariel.
Mm.
No, I'm just writing notes. Go for it.
Okay. As you guys leave the shrine, she does say, "May good fortune be upon you."
And
Oh,
also
thank
you.
you, lady. Thank you.
Thank
We'll see you
as
again.
well.
Now we're gonna go to the people who are shopping. Who was shopping? That was Melody.
I'm
was-
shopping.
Melody, Satana, Veritas,
Ravina.
and Ravina.
Yeah, I was looking
Yeah.
for healing potions.
Okay, where are you going?
I go back to Lanine and ask. I was maybe I asked her before we left her place where there was a store that sells potions. I guess. Yes, I did.
I thought I had that written in my notes. Oh wait.
I only know the name of the jeweler.
No, we didn't say. Was it?
No, we only know the jewelry store.
Yeah, I think we went to the
Miners
The-
Exchange.
miners' exchange. They obviously didn't have it, and then did Barthen's Provisions have it when you guys were there?
We didn't ask, so I guess I think we
Okay.
can go back to Barthen's.
Okay, so as you guys come back into Barthen's, you see obviously Almar Barthen back behind the counter. He says, "Welcome, welcome. How has your experience in Phandalin been?"
It's been a roller coaster.
I've heard that you've done many things already.
Yes. Actually, I was our latest expedition, our latest job, was quite hard on us, and I was wondering, and we were hoping to resupply. Do you know where we can get our hands on some potions, specifically
type
ones
of
of
potion?
healing? Oh, the ones of healing.
He scratches his chin for a second. Potions of healing are rather expensive, so I normally don't have them shipped in from the major cities because not many people in town need one. Perhaps I would ask Lenine, though she normally deals with armor and weapons over at Lion Shield Costa. And then the last place I would check is probably the shrine in the center of town. Sister Gariel is normally our town healer.
All right, thank you. Anyone else need anything from Barthen?
Anyone
No.
else alive?
No.
I'm not there.
I'm not even there, bro.
I'm good.
I'm not even
I'm
there.
walking over to
Before you guys head out, he
Lanine.
does say, I do have healer's kits if you would like those.
Thinking. Sure, we can
Healer's
buy
kit?
some.
Do I want to heal all of you?
What does a healer's kit do?
I
Healer's
think you
kit,
get 10 uses
it
out
has
of
10
it.
uses, and as an action, you can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without making a medicine check.
Does it
I
increase
don't
their
have to
health and
cast
you just stabilize them?
It doesn't
Just
increase
stabilize.
health, it stabilizes them.
Oh.
That's what my little cantrip does. But if I'm not there, that might be a good thing to have.
Or if
have
you're the person needing healing.
Right.
Have a, you can't stabilize yourself though if you're down, can you?
No, you're unconscious.
So maybe we should have like.
Two, 3.
How many people do we have in the party now? 9.
9.
I will say,
A
if
good
you have
amount.
the kit, you can carry it in a backpack, and like the person who has the kit, you could go through their stuff and use
Yeah.
it. So
I was thinking just in case we get set up 3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
See how much they are first, though, of
you
course.
would like 3?
I'm not there. I can't answer
Oh
that.
yeah.
Wait. He didn't have any potions, right?
No.
He
Correct.
did not. He said that Gariel might have some, and then he also said Lenine might.
We could come back later.
True.
Buy potions first, come back later and get that. Get about 3 if we have enough money.
He also
But-
said that healing potions might be expensive, so.
Oh,
Healing
fuck me.
potions run roughly 50 gold.
Oh,
What the fuck?
That's for regular healing. I thought
For a potion of healing.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
lesser
Yeah,
potion.
lesser healing.
Yeah, lesser
Well,
ones are normally a bit cheaper.
They're like
A
5.
bit? How much cheaper?
how
Maybe
much?
about
15?
20 gold.
20
Oh
gold.
shit.
Potions are pretty hard to make.
We need somebody to
So-
start making potions.
We need
I
a really bad
can.
person.
Artificer!
I
I
actually can.
could.
I will be back in a little bit.
'Kay.
In like 10 minutes.
Yep,
Bye.
sounds good.
I was actually going to ask you that, Tanner. How would I go about doing that? Because I have the healer's kit and proficiency in it, which means that I could eventually brew.
Wait, do you have the
Healer's
healer's kit or
kit
the
is-
herbalism?
Healing kit is
Herbalism, that's the
bandages
one I
and
meant.
salves and splints and stuff. It
I
doesn't
meant
let you make potions.
herbalism.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you're
I also
proficient
I
have
think
in
that's a
herbalism?
cleric thing.
It's a hermit thing.
Hermit thing. That's what it was.
Um,
I have a proficiency with it as a hermit, and then I also have one.
During downtime, you could attempt to make a medicine check, and based on the roll for that medicine check, it would
There's my
determine how successful you are at making potions.
Okay.
And also depending on what type of potion you're trying to make.
Okay.
So it would be
We'll worry
something to
about
do
that
with-
in a bit.
Yeah.
We also could have made the antitoxin for the spider venom ourselves with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably could have, but I didn't think of it. Oh shit, my oven's going
Yeah.
off.
I was just reading about it.
I mean, we have a couple vials still of venom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we ever go back to Neverwinter, which I'm sure eventually we'll end up there, maybe she'll have fixed it. Anyway, that was just a point that I meant to ask you and then forgot to ask you. So
You also do need to get glass vials.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
But
should just have
don't we
them
have-
and
glass vials.
Glass vials because of the herbalism kit?
I don't remember what's in it off the top of my head, and I can't look right now. But
I
will.
can check. I'll milk up for you.
I should probably not burn myself in the oven.
it's probably
That
You
would
don't
be
hurt it yourself.
oh yeah, it does have vials.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The only thing you can
So
really
just
make
like-
with this kit by default is antitoxin and potions of healing.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
why.
fine.
Yeah. That's all we really.
Yep, I know. I'm just saying you can't just make anything with it. That would take
Right.
like,
Oh.
alchemist tools.
Right. I just remembered that I could make potions
Yep.
of healing with it specifically, so I was like, that would be a good thing to do eventually. But then I
Mhm.
forgot I had it for a while. So
No, I don't know how you would go about
So is there anything you
doing
guys are planning on buying?
that.
I think they're gonna go.
I guess we will go to Lenine's first to check on for potions before coming back to buy a healer's kit.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I was just it was just a suggestion. You don't have to go with what I'm saying, you know.
It's just
That's
a prank, bro. Prank, bro.
Up to you.
Okay, guess I'll ask Bart then before I leave the store. How much is a one healer's kit?
I sell the healer's kits at 5 gold each.
Oh,
There's
Oh.
never
supplies
mind.
in each kit though.
Is what?
yeah, he said it was 10 uses per kit.
Yeah.
That he didn't say 10 uses. That's out of game, but yes.
Yeah.
In character, he's saying
Guys,
there's lots of supplies. It's not like a one-time use thing.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead and get like 2 maybe.
Yeah.
two
Only
for
5
10
gold.
use 20 uses.
Okay. I'll take 2 of them then.
Of course. He rummages in the back and he pulls out these kind of like leather pouches that seem to be filled with various kind of creams and cloths and pieces of like splints type things, like sticks, kind of like wrapped with cloth around them so that you could like brace something and stuff. Just general.
You mean splints and gauze?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not
Making
going to
sure.
say that straight up. Yeah, it contains bandages, salves, and splints. To your character, there is pieces of cloth, and you're not a healer. You don't know.
Hey, I play enough PUBG to know about this. Just
Okay. Fair. So yeah, that's what's in it. He pulls out 2 of these pouches and passes them over to you.
And then I give him 10 gold. All right. Thank you so much. And
Certainly.
then
If you require anything else, please come by.
no problem. All right. We're outside the store now. I don't think we need to go to Lenine's. I don't think we're gonna find any potions for cheap.
I'm just looking for weapons.
Oh, you need weapons? Like
Yeah.
what in particular?
I just need a better weapon.
Okay.
a better weapon.
A better
Here.
weapon.
Since you need a
Hey,
weapon,
let me go with you. I need to find a better weapon too.
I guess since you guys
We all can
go,
look for better weapons.
I'll go with you just to ask about potions.
Okay. So
Back
as
to Lenny.
you guys cross the town square through the shrine, and actually the rest of the party has just finished up talking to Sister Gariel, so they rejoin you as they've said goodbye, rung their bells, and they now have the silver
Who?
comb with them.
Who went with me? I don't know.
I
went
did.
with
Rick
When
and Brenlin.
Rick and Brenlin and me. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you guys have you saw people coming out of Barthen's, and they walk by. You guys walk across the square to the large building.
What's that noise?
What is this?
Was that the Snapchat again?
I was playing with Snapchat, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So you.
I thought it was
walk to
muted.
The large building with the shield with the lion on it that you were in before, and as you enter, you see a small goblin sweeping the floor.
Hey.
Hi, Droop.
Oh shit.
I go
Oh,
to give
no.
Droop a hug.
Who is that little fella?
He's gonna be thinner.
Oh no.
He's a goblin that we met and
The goblin that we didn't kill.
Goblin that we didn't
decided
kill
to
yet.
help him turn over a new leaf and get
He
a job
was
here.
held captive by bugbears in the manor outside of town, and we rescued him.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh.
rescued him. I was gonna use him later for food, but okay.
Oh,
So he
that's
hates
nice of
bugbears
you.
just as much as I do now.
I crouch a bit and extend my hand to him. Nice to meet you, little fella.
Thank you. You're very big.
Yes, I am.
He gingerly puts a hand toward you and just like touches, like think like a cat pawing your arm. He just like touches your hand and pulls back.
Oh,
Classic
I-
Droop.
I just keep laughing like, oh, such a tiny little friend.
I asked Droop, oh, have you seen Lenine?
She's in the back. If you'd like, I can go get her.
Oh, yes, of course.
So he runs off. He puts his broom on. He just drops it on the floor basically, and turns around and jogs back into the back of the room. And shortly after
Broom
he
drop.
comes and he's pulling on the elder woman who you know is Lenine, who runs the shop, pulling on her clothes and pulling her into the room. Welcome back. Thank you again for retrieving the supplies. It's really helped on restocking.
No problem at all. We were actually here to, I think some of my group members were looking for weapons, weapon upgrades, and I was going to ask about if you have any healing potions.
Normally there's no one who really uses the healing potions in town, so I don't normally buy them on shipments. If you'd like, I could request that the next shipment that gets sent have some potions of healing that I could sell you then, but it wouldn't get here for about a month or so.
Oh no, I No need to trouble yourself with that. I don't think we will be here that long in training.
Okay, okay. Now then, would you like to see the
Hope
weapons
not.
then?
Yes, please.
So she pulls you into the back of the room, and you can start to see there's lots of weapons piled
Ooh.
around. What are you looking for?
Ooh. Rapiers.
Rapier?
Mm-hmm.
So she, as you tell her that you're looking for a rapier, she goes by and she's like, yes, I have some very fine rapiers. She pulls out one kind of simplistic but solid rapier. No like fancy ornaments on it and stuff, but it looks like a solid build and construction. And then she also pulls out another one, which is thinner and it looks much more ornate. It's kind of inlaid with some gold work
Ooh.
on
Fancy.
the hilt and stuff. Is one of these closer to your fancy?
The one with the gold.
Ah, you have fine taste. It's quite a bit expensive, though. Can you afford it?
How much of expensive are we talking here, lady?
This one would cost
Who's in the
75
back
gold.
with him?
Ooh, shit.
Are we with you now? I think we are, right? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are all pretty much in line ship.
Yeah.
So some of you might be out in the front, but you can kind of hear what's going on. They're not quiet and
Yeah.
secretive.
Yeah.
Do I want to be mean?
Who is
You,
talking?
you,
'Cause I
No.
don't
If you
recognize voices
thinking you
again.
can just take 75 gold off that inventory, you got another thing coming.
You can do whatever you want.
Can I persuade her to lower the prices?
You can say what you say and make a persuasion roll.
Suddenly.
It's a possibility that
Oh.
for us, you could get a discount on that.
Make your persuasion roll.
Yeah.
After all we've done.
That's a good idea. Okay. Can I do it the same thing to her? For the other rapier?
Well, hold up. Okay, so as you say that, she says, well, I have already given your group a discount on the new armor they bought
Oh yeah.
just a few days ago. But I would be willing to drop it to 60 gold for your party, especially because of the new help you have had me find. Droop has been a fine addition to the costers.
Hmm.
I think you're misunderestimating our help. We've helped you a lot more than you thought.
Listen,
I
lady,
look
we've killed so
disapprovingly
many
at him.
people
To
in
be
this.
We just
fair-
kind of slowly start peeking our heads in, just side-eyeing.
Yeah.
We're just like, you didn't do anything. We did.
Yeah, exactly.
You were busy picking apples.
Unfortunately,
You underestimate my apple picking.
How much are my apples worth? Yeah, how much
Who
are
would
my
you
apples
sell them
worth?
to?
I can make it free.
Okay, honestly, to give you reference really quick, it only took us 2 gold pieces to let you guys stay there
It
No,
for the
2 silver.
entire
Silver pieces.
Silver.
2 silver. So it's like, I don't know,
What if I got,
unless
like, a
you
big
took
bunch
the
of
entire
apples?
forest.
Although that was more like daycare than apple picking.
I mean, you're not wrong.
She says, unfortunately, I can't go much lower than 60 gold. It was very expensive to buy such a fine rapier.
How much is the other one?
The other one would be 25, but because of the work you guys have put in, I would be willing to sell it for 20.
Can we lower that down to 15?
Can we do it?
So you said
We could-
15?
15.
We could make
Can
it
we-
so you pay 15 now and you'd pay 5 later if money is a bit tight. She looks kind of judgmentally at you.
I hope you're
Wow.
pulling this out of your own pocket.
Can we kill her? I'm just kidding. We're not.
Wow.
I mean, if I kill her, we can get the rest of the store.
I slapped the back
No.
of their head.
What? How do you think that's
Slapped the back of their head.
Don't make me call on the town. I have been very hospitable.
I
Okay.
apologize for these two's behavior.
Can
Not-
we
they're
kind
raising
of like come
bars.
in and push them behind us and be like, sorry, they're lacking a little bit in those, social skills. It's fine. We'll teach them right.
Yeah.
How
We
much? Did I kind of,
apologize.
wait, who all's up with me?
I went into.
Okay, so right now it's Ravenna, me, and They're all in the front.
Yeah.
Just kind of whisper around. Can we spare the 20 gold just to get this over, please? For the glove of God, say we can just spare the 20 gold to get this over with.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
We're just kind of like grabbing them, like, come on.
Wait, 20 gold for each?
20 gold for the rapier.
Wait, give me a second. I was having to deal with her.
I just
Ravenna.
shush you loudly.
Ravenna, what's our
Hey.
party fund? Like, what do we have in the party fund right now?
Party fund right now is 111 gold, 22
Okay.
electrum, and like a lot of silver, a lot of copper. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that we'll make them pay, like, for it, and then we'll fill in what they can't.
Wait, are you both getting a rapier? I'm confused on what's happening.
I'm
Why?
pretty sure you already
'Cause
have
I-
a rapier, Veritas.
Yeah, I already have one,
This
so
one
I'm
is
not
not-
getting one.
This is,
It's only when
as
you gain the
expected,
rapier.
It doesn't actually look better than the one you have.
Oh, okay.
So do you not have a rapier at all, Mel?
I
Or-
guess.
I don't have one at
I
all.
guess we
Okay,
could
okay.
go
So we'll get
half
them-
and half.
We'll get him the 21.
So
Should we just-
as you back up, you say they're lacking. Lenine looks
I just try and laugh.
stone faced, but she says,
Side
"Take
eyes.
the rapier. It'll be 20 gold."
Yes, we'll take 20 gold.
She passes the rapier over and holds out her hand.
Give her the
Should we
gold.
just use it from let's just pull it from the party funds.
Yeah, I mean, we paid for my armor. The armor's out of the party fund. So.
Yeah.
we
you
did. I
paid
didn't.
20
I
gold, and
forgot
she
to
says,
deduct that.
Thank you for your business. I'm
Yeah.
sure
Well, we
your
end up-
troop can show you the way out.
God damn it.
Thanks.
No, wait, we ended up getting it like for basically free, didn't we? Because
One
I
of the
No.
sets for free, but you paid for the second.
Yeah.
You bought two, and you got a
But
discount,
I-
so it basically was half price.
Oh, I
but
did
I
not.
also had sold that bag of gems and got 50
Yes,
or
true.
45 gold for it.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's what it was. That's why it wasn't out of the party funds. Is
Yeah.
because we sold
you actually
gems
earned
for it.
5 gold over the entire interaction.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
The discount plus selling the gems.
Yeah,
And
that was.
like the gems were technically party fund, but it wasn't in gold at that
Yeah,
point.
I was just like, I was so confused. I was like, I did not deduct any gold, but
Okay, yeah,
Because
that's
that's
what I forgot.
Yes. You
Because
actually
we
earned
frugal
gold
as
over the trade,
fuck.
yeah,
but you did trade for it, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Can
like, I'm so confused.
I want to ask if she has any daggers better than the ones that I currently carry.
And I'm going to usher the bards out of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. I'm taking them.
Okay.
I am forcibly
Listen.
taking them out.
Both Rick and Red carry Veritas and Melody.
Yes.
out.
Okay. So she after you ask for the daggers, she looks at you and just says straight up, "I carry the basic implements for people to arm and defend themselves. Nothing more."
Okay, I thank you for your time. I just wanted to see, just for future reference, should we pass back in town sometime a little more full of pocketbooks to see about upgrading.
And then before we walk, I walk out. I'm just like, I apologize again for those two behaviors.
I give a bow and apologize again as well.
Leave.
If everyone is coming back out, I'm gonna slip back in, and I'm gonna slip her 10 of my own gold as an apology, and just be like, "I am so sorry about that," and then just like slip her that, and then leave again.
Okay. You guys are now outside Lion Shield Costers.
So,
So the
Do we
orcs,
really-
the banshee.
because
Okay,
we
we'll
don't have
pretend that
any-
we fill everyone in on the banshee. I'm not gonna, because you all heard it.
Yeah.
But we'll take the time now to be like, "There's a banshee."
Is there a time? And then you told us about the timeline and what the reward is and all the specifics.
Yeah.
of that.
Like we get healing potions for it if we go find a banshee and get information from her on a book.
It looks like that might be our only option right now if we wanted healing potions really
Yeah, because
bad.
it would be advantageous for us to be equipped with more potions.
Yeah.
That's true.
I-
We've burnt through 4.
It's not the only.
There's no
option
need
you
for
guys
so
have.
many potions. You have
Yeah.
Rick.
Oh, we should go back to double check with Sister Garia to see if she happens to have any potions at all. We didn't ask when we were there.
I mean,
Well, yeah, we
you're
didn't
aware
ask if she
has
would sell us
3.
any.
She has
Yeah.
3 to give
She has-
as a reward to see if maybe she has any lesser ones that she might be willing to sell us in preparation for what we are doing.
Yeah.
If she's rewarding us with potions, I wouldn't think she would give us, like the reward before we do the work.
Well, if we
maybe
pay
if
for them.
yeah, we might just go ahead and offer to buy them out right now and see if she'll just give us our gold back when we come
mean,
back.
As a reward, she could brew more for us as the reward in the time that we're gone to
yeah,
go.
if she knows how to brew, or even if she is of an alchemical.
Alchemical.
I don't. What is the proper way to say that?
Alchemical.
Alchemical manner to see if she is available to make more for us.
Yeah, we can do
Having
that.
like a long-term stroke right now. I think it's fine.
Long-term stroke.
So you guys going back to the shrine?
Yeah. Back to see
If it lasts
Sister
for more than 6 hours, call your local doctor.
Welcome. Welcome back.
Hi.
Is there something you missed?
I forgot to ask you when we were here earlier. In our recent adventures, actually going up to deal with that Lady Leanne had asked of us, we ended up going through quite the supply of potions. I know you had offered us a reward of potions were we to come back with information about the book. However, I didn't know if you actually happened to have any potions of any other sort available for sale.
Unfortunately, I am not able to make potions. These are 3 that I brought with me. They were provided to me by other members of the Harpers. So I could, and unfortunately, I offered them as a reward because I really do need to figure out where this book is.
Could we... Wait, how much are they? 50 gold a piece? Could we buy them from you now and perhaps get the golds back if we come back with the information? We just find ourselves in quite the dire straits in need of provisions for traveling.
So like a deposit of sorts?
Yeah, like a deposit.
We can tell her that this is our plan. Like, we plan as a party to go there now. Like, this is what we're going to do next, if that's what we had decided.
Yes, I am for that.
Okay. I am definitely worried about Gundren at the castle. How far did we ask her how far this place was?
I think she said it was a day northeast. Did I pull that from nowhere?
Coneyberry?
Yeah.
Probably just over a day's travel east on the Tribal Trail.
East of the Tribal Trail. That was close.
I believe Agatha makes her home in the forest nearby.
Okay. I think that we could probably do this and get the healing potions and then go to the castle. I think that's a good plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were the orcs at again? Are we going to run into the orcs on our way?
No, I think that's a different direction. I forgot which direction.
We had some orcs on the way to Kragmaw the first night.
But we avoided them.
Yeah.
Werventor is off to the east, but it's kind of into the hills and closer to the mountain range. It's south of Coneyberry.
So we'd have to kind of go in for it to get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to head. You're not going to run into Werventor. It's like, presuming you had asked about this to some person, most people in the town know. Werventor is a cave in close to the mountain ranges, so it's out of the way of Triport Trail.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're gone.
I'm gonna go Agatha's lair and then right back.
Yeah, before we tackle that castle.
Yeah.
And find
Yeah.
Gundren. And
Okay.
save her.
So you guys are setting out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
So,
Let's go.
hold up 1 second. We're gonna do travel.
Traveling montage.
Traveling
montage.
Dabs.
Okay.
I don't like that ooh.
What does that even mean? We didn't even leave yet. What does that even mean?
I think he was rolling like a random encounter or something.
Yeah, he rolls something spicy. Something real spicy.
He's just making noises to freak us out.
Is it Chipotle?
So, you guys head off out of Fandolin. You know it's east on Tribord Trail to run to Coneyberry, and then you don't know the exact area, but Sister Gariel did say that it supposedly Agatha makes her home in the forest nearby, so you were gonna plan to check that. So you guys head out of town, off the trail. It's based on like roughly where Coneyberry is on the map and stuff. You guys can see the map in your handout. I don't know if it has Coneyberry directly on there.
Which map?
The
The south.
map of the Sword Coast.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
that's a. Actually, I'm going to give you guys.
Oh, that's very zoomed out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's-
give you guys another.
It got real big. It's real
I'm
thick.
squinting real hard.
That map's thick.
Thick.
Retcon
It's so thick.
that you got one of these from either Barthen or Darren or someone.
Somebody
to
gave us a map
local
somewhere. Yeah.
Beat someone up on the street. Give us a map.
We stole it from the Red
Usually
Red
I
Hideout.
mean.
One of the rogues just slipped a hand in a pocket and got a map.
I got a little fresh with one of the townsfolk. It's fine.
A little fresh.
How did you get to the city again?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Look, I
about
need an adult.
Don't worry about it.
I need an adult.
I still have advantage that I've never used. Or yeah. No wait, what is it
Inspiration,
called?
I think everyone
Inspiration.
who's been given inspiration still has inspiration.
Yeah,
I
I don't
just
think
got my
anybody's
map,
used it.
so.
You gave me one, then you're gonna give me another one, but I hadn't used the first one. Then you're gonna revoke one, but I still had it, but then you gave it back. Wait, why were you revoking it again? What was it that I did?
Crazy.
You went
Yes.
crazy on the goblins? Is that what it was?
Fair enough. Yeah, Brinlin's gonna have an emotional breakdown about that OOC, so that'll be fun times eventually.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
Should load in just a second. Come on, load in. Sorry.
That's okay.
So show players.
Local.
Everyone's here.
Yes.
So this is more
Nice
standard.
improved
You have
map.
Mandolin, you have Coneyberry, and you have Thundertree, and Old Owl Well. Those are very key locations that everyone knows about. So presumably, anyone who mentioned that to you put it on the map. Coneyberry and Thundertree were already on the map because they're city locations.
Yeah.
It's like an older map, which is why both Coneyberry and Thundertree are still on there as locations, but they're actually both theoretically been.
Is this to scale?
What do you mean?
Because
Yes, it is.
the distance from Phandalin to Neverwinter is almost the same as to Coneyberry, but that's a different amount of travel time.
It probably takes you about a day to get to the high road intersection,
Okay.
and then 2 days to get up to Neverwinter, so 3 days total.
And
if you travel
traveling
on the
through
Tri
the high road is probably a bit faster than traveling on like rough trails.
Shh, don't question it.
It's ish
Don't
to
question
scale. I don't think I based the distance from Neverwinter to Phandalin based on this map.
Don't question it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Either way,
fine
It's
then.
gonna take like just about 2 days because you guys can travel about 24 miles a day.
Yeah.
And so if you look at the hexes, it's like 30-ish, 35 to Coneyberry. Is what we're going with.
Okay.
So
I was just curious.
yeah. So you guys get on Tribord Trail and you're heading east. About mid-afternoon or so. I'm gonna have who's in the front of the group?
Not me.
Not me.
Okay, let's.
Yes, I am.
No,
I
no,
can
hold on.
also help.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
let's. We have tokens.
No, not you, Mr. Pitfall Traps.
No, I'm actually no. I was gonna say I'm actually not gonna pay attention this time because
Can
Rick is
I
actually good at
Do
surviving in the
what
woods.
seemed to work well last time and like stealth ahead of the group.
You can be stealth the head of the group, sure.
Okay.
I'll be with you. The Wonder Twin is here
Wonder
this week.
Twins are back! Oh, it's been so long!
It's been a while.
It's been so long since the Wonder Twins reunited. God damn, I almost nat 20'd.
We're picking up where she left off.
Still, stealthing everything.
Hold up, I didn't use a macro for this one. I'm trolling.
The most important one.
Right?
Okay, so we'll
Okay.
say you
Kind of
guys are
rogue
in
are
the
you?
front and checking out. So both of you make a perception check.
Passive perception of 15 doesn't do anything.
Actually, yeah, that's probably fine enough. So
Oh, I got
Well,
23 on my
in this
roll, so
case-
it's fine either way.
it's
In this case,
you guys probably actually.
Oh my god, I'm blind.
Merlin's in the way. She's in front of me.
Is your passive perception over 10?
I'm sorry?
Is your passive perception over 10?
Where do I see that again?
It'll be
It
on
would
your
just
character character sheet.
On my character.
It's 10 plus your.
Hold on, I see it here. It's 11.
Okay, cool. So you guys
Amazing.
actually both notice it. So, in the distance,
8 plus.
you see a large creature, like probably about the size of 2 or 3 men, walking off to the side of the road.
Can we tell? We're moving closer to see if we can tell what it is. Do we move in closer to see if we can tell what it is?
Probably about like a mile or 2 off of you guys, further beyond you.
God,
It's
I
still
wish-
the middle of the day, right?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see because it's high noon in your drow.
Yes.
High
It's
noon.
high noon.
Yeah, that's why I rolled a 4. It all makes sense.
Okay.
It
Uh,
was
I just
not
had
my
a
bad.
building quick.
Should we try and get up closer to see if we can tell what it is before we alert the party?
Yes,
See
let's
if it's
go.
better to try and move around and not encounter it, or if we should just go murk the thing.
I knew.
God damn it, Daka.
As you approach, I mean, make a nature check.
Yep.
Brendan, you can see it well. Nico, you
Okay.
can't.
Nico's
Like you're, yeah, it's the middle of the day, so it's really tough. For you to
Nico's
see. You're just,
squinting in the
you're
sun.
averting your eyes, I think.
Brent's too thick, can't see ahead of her.
Brendan, you can recognize that it's an ogre. He has a huge club. He seems to be
Okay.
heading towards you guys.
Do we dodge it?
Let's go back with the party and let them know that there may be a fun encounter about to happen.
Okie dokes.
Running back to the party, na 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 na. Guys, we may have ourselves a fun encounter with an ogre on the way.
How fun are we talking here?
As in, this thing is like the size of 3 reds.
Oh, you could
So-
go up ahead and find out for yourself.
What?
Ready? How does
Yeah.
it feel to be me now?
So we did. Was it an orc or an ogre that we almost encountered in the forest?
Wait, the one just now?
It was,
No,
No.
you encountered
So-
2 orcs.
2 orcs.
Mhm.
Okay, we've never encountered an
Do you
ogre.
think maybe orc blood is tasty?
Ogre blood.
I
Do you
don't know if ogre blood is even palatable.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I was just wondering.
I mean,
Why
we
were you
can
wondering?
try and cut this thing off, take it by surprise, and take it down before it has a chance to even notice we're here, or we can try and avoid it completely. We need to make a decision quick, though it's coming on this way.
Can we sing
You
it
could
to
sneak
sleep?
at it and shoot the fuck out of it.
Yes, that would be one option, is for us
Yeah.
to get in under. Are we by any forest? Is there any kind of cover nearby?
Not particularly. There's
Not particularly.
sparse vegetation around bushes. You could probably try and hide behind those, but it would be tough.
caught red.
I think maybe if it works like other animals, we could kill that and take its head as a trophy, so we can show other prey, so it runs from us.
That's if we kill it.
Yes, we need to figure out what our plan is now. Do we try and surprise it? Can we lay a trap? I don't have any kind of trap settings.
I have hunting traps.
So do I. I have a hunting trap too.
Would hunting trap work on an ogre?
Maybe.
Should we try and set a trap and then hide in the vegetation?
Mm,
It's currently heading towards us, right? Can anyone else see it currently? Is it still far enough off in the distance that it's not visible?
It's
We
pretty
could-
far off into the distance, so it's like
Yeah,
it's
we
big,
could-
and that's the only reason you guys noticed it so far off is because it's huge and you were paying attention.
Right, I think if we sneak up, I have draw magic that I could use, which would be darkness. Maybe if we lure him into that, he can't see anything. It can't see anything.
It,
Don't miss gender.
So we can surprise it
just
even more.
assume.
I did, I'm sorry. That's
Wait, there's
Shrek
a
walking
few
at
ones? I
us.
thought there was just
oh
one.
no, that's a good idea. You could, if you could blind it. We have, you have a trap, Rick?
I don't think I have any traps.
I don't have any traps. I
No,
have like
I was talking to Rick. I have a trap.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I have hunting
darkness.
traps. Yes, from my background.
Okay, Ansem.
Darkness. Darkness.
Okay, so one of you come with us, and we will try to set a trap, surprise it, and then you all the rest of the party can follow in immediately behind, waiting back
I can-
behind to not get bumped.
Yeah, I can do that. I will protect you if anything comes up too.
I'll give you my trap so he can step in both. Cause
2 traps are better than 1.
All right. I have a fair bit of experience setting up traps, so this should be easy.
Okay, so
I am.
we have a plan. It's the Wonder Twins and Rick.
Okay.
The Wonder Twins and Rick.
All
They
right.
like
Set up a trap.
Yeah, we're gonna set up a trap using drow magic and how does this drow magic work? So I'm not in character. I don't know what you're about.
Yeah,
So
it's
wait, are
just
you planning on casting darkness?
yes.
Okay.
Casting darkness. If I remember correctly, it's in a cone 20 feet in front of me, and it just drowns every piece of light out.
No, like it's the same as casting light, but it
It's
it
just
emanates darkness instead of light. But won't
Yeah.
the arc light see the darkness and be like, "What the fuck"?
We catch it we let it step in the trap first, and then once it steps in the trap, we blind it, and then we murderate it.
Then we look at it.
Yeah, so you cast it after the trap is sprung.
So the trap is sprung.
Also, like if you cast darkness, I won't be able to see, and neither will like most of our party.
Darkness
what-
does turn off dark vision.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing
You
can
need
see
magical.
it's magical
vision.
darkness. Only the user will be able to see it.
Then. No, it wouldn't be.
Does the effect
was-
remain on the affected things afterwards?
It's
No, it runs out after like a minute or something. It said.
magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. If the point you choose is an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
What you could do, I mean, I guess this is out of character. What you could do is cast it on one of your bolts, then shoot it at him, and then have it there. And then when you're done with the body, I guess try to look for the arrow on the body and pull it out and cover it so it hides the darkness.
All right, but wait. If you cast the darkness on the arrow, she won't be able to see anything because she's
Because it'll
close to
be
the
in a
arrow.
Oh yeah, that's true.
radius from shooting it.
Unless he tries to like cast it while the arrow is flying, but that's kind
Yeah,
of
it
hard.
sounds like it's not. Let's just trap it and kill it.
Yeah.
And if it breaks the trap,
If it breaks the trap, we kill it.
How are we gonna make sure it steps into the trap?
One of us is gonna have to get its attention and get it to follow us and walk into the trap.
Oh
I
boy.
raise my
Hey,
hand.
Rick.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, I can be that guy.
So Rick sets the trap, alerts it, runs around the trap, gets it to run into the trap, and then the rogues step in and try and do some damage while the party catches up.
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like a
worth
plan.
it.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
And if we accidentally have to use Breath of Fire, are we going to catch a forest on fire? There's just a little bit of grass, right?
There's no forest nearby. The grass seems flammable though.
How flammable
Whoa,
are we talking here?
Ooh.
On
You're-
a
you're
scale of
saying.
like green to red on like Smokey the Bear's side.
Emphasis on
It's a
red.
dull green.
Dull green. Okay.
I mean, it's plain. You know, it's plain.
Okay.
So it's
So red, this
Plain
is where you come in.
flammable.
Red burned them down like you did the forest.
I don't
Yes.
think he would
No
waste
idea what
it
you're
on
talking
something like
about.
You
that.
could probably make a common sense judgment. If there was fire, it wouldn't engulf the entire country in fire because of how dry it is. But it would probably catch on fire, but not a big deal.
Gotcha.
So are you guys gonna set a trap?
Yep, we're setting a trap.
I'm
your
gonna have
party-
trouble fighting though.
The party's
Just so you know.
Are you in disadvantage because it is hot noon? Is that what we've?
Yeah, I have sunlight sensitivity, so I'll have disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks here.
But you have advantage if you have surprise.
Hello?
I guess so. I guess that makes up for it.
It would cancel out. You just
Yeah.
have a regular roll. But once
Testing?
combat started and you no longer
Yeah,
have
I can hear you.
advantage,
Okay.
you would have disadvantage at that point. Basically, your first attack would have no.
Maybe I can stay a little farther back and just shoot arrows.
Just
The other-
don't fucking
other-
hit me.
Watch me hit you.
I swear to
Feels
shit.
drow, man. Feels
Okay,
drow,
so
man.
is this the plan? You guys
Yep.
like that? Okay, so as you guys, so the Wonder Twins and Rick move forward. Wonder Twins and are being as stealthy as they were before, trying to use the cover on the ground and stuff. Rick, you set up your hunting trap somewhere where you believe the ogre will step into, and then the rest of the party stays a bit back, basically far enough back that they think the ogre won't be able to notice them if they're trying to be stealthy. You're using the cover there is, though it is sparse, but you are just, you're further away back. You're probably like 50, 60 feet back, or something. And with that, Rick, you're gonna run up to the ogre as he approaches.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand like directly in his way,
Okay.
and place my maul on my shoulder, like I don't know, like place my right hand on my waist, and the maul holding the maul over my shoulder with the left, and like this challenging stance.
Okay. So as the ogre approaches you, it takes him, he has to get pretty close before he actually notices you. But then eventually he's like, there's already. He reaches his arm up, and his massive, basically tree trunk, covered in spikes. He pulls it over his head and he swings it and he starts lumbering towards you, stomping. You can feel the ground kind of shake as he approaches. Are you running away?
I start for a bit. I start laughing, and I go, "Ha ha ha! Big guy, you think you scared Rick, eh? How about we see who is stronger here?"
Okay.
And then the trap is behind me, right?
Ish, yeah.
And then I start like I turn around and I like glancing behind me, and I start just walking real slowly for like initially, and I go, "Why don't you come over here and we see who can lift that better, eh?"
Okay.
And then when if he starts like getting a little bit closer to me, I start actually like running a bit.
Okay. So he's lumbering towards you. You start doing your back pedal over the trap. He's starting to get closer. So you start to speed up your back pedal a bit, and then he is going to land in the trap and see if it. He's not going to notice. He steps right on top of the trap, and you can see the teeth kind of sink into, like the spikes on the trap sink into his foot. His foot is bigger than the trap. So it's not going to spring closed on his foot. But you do see he picks up his foot and starts to look at his, look down and pause for a second.
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm gonna instantly change directions and rush at him with both hands on the mace, and I'm gonna rage it while I'm doing it.
Okay, well, we're going to roll initiative first.
Yeah.
We have the surprise round 2 to deal with. Or is that, so that'll go first before initiative. Oh, I don't have a token.
I don't have a token either. It's just a d20, right?
1d20 plus your initiative bonus.
Oh wait, I can't roll initiative.
this
I
is-
have to select a token or something.
Just
Yeah.
roll a d20 plus your dex, but there's no map because you guys are just in the plane.
No, all right.
Well, I also now get my charisma bonus to it too, so I have to do
Okay. So 1d20 plus.
1d20 plus.
Yeah.
Slash roll.
Noel.
You got this,
Bracket
Noel. It's okay.
1d20
It's okay. Having the healer
Plus-
go last is not
plus
the worst.
3. Okay.
Plus or in the back.
Oh, that's lovely.
Hell yeah.
Join me, Rick. Join
Oh
me.
boy.
Join me if you
Oh
will.
boy!
Oh
But
lordy.
Rick is actually looking at the ogre, so I don't know how that's gonna go.
Rick turned around.
Wait, what was initiative again?
The tie shoe.
D20.
1d20
Turn
plus your
around.
Plus your
dex.
dexterity.
Okay.
I don't get proficiency on initiative, do I?
No. There's no such thing as proficiency on initiative.
Okay, I want to
You
make
get-
because I
you
didn't
get
think it would.
dex.
Because I would only get my raw. I wouldn't get my proficiency on the dex. So that's just safe. Okay, that's
Yeah,
probably
it's just 1d20 plus your
God damn
dexterity
it.
modifier, and then because of your trait or whatever, you get charisma. But most other people just get their dex. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We need Satana's roll.
Mo?
And Vera.
Mo has not returned.
No, she
not
did
really-
return.
I thought
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I thought Mo was back.
Yeah, she said, "What we doing, fam?"
Yeah.
She's Mo turned.
Oh no, she
Oh my
said.
god.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Guys, at least you
She
didn't
said
crit
I'll
fail.
be there soon.
Soon TM.
I'm on 11 by the way.
Yeah, I
Tanner.
saw that.
Okay.
So we need. Okay, so Satana is gonna be 20 plus. What's your dexterity modifier?
If you do alt 0
2.
1 5 3, you can do that.
32. 13.
Roll 120.
Her initiative is 122. What?
So it's gonna be a surprise round for everyone except for the ogre and yeah. Okay, so it'll be a surprise round. The party, except with exception of Virian, Brenlin, and Rick, is about 50-60 feet away though. So basically, I'm assuming you guys are all, unless you have something else, all the people of the party is going to be using a dash move, which takes your whole turn to do double movement to get in close.
I have a lot of ranged spells that I might use.
Okay.
60 feet.
So yeah.
So I could probably do a single movement on my turn.
Okay.
I
So
get
that'll be red. What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna do?
But let's look.
I'll move as close as I can without double moving, and then I'll use my light crossbow from here.
Okay. Make your attack.
Okay. Do I get advantage on that?
You do, because he is surprised.
My bad.
Oh, a crit!
Boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll hit. Does a total of 9 damage.
No, it's a crit, so... Oh, yeah.
It already rolls the crit
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yep.
I was-
Which is to Brenlin's turn.
I shoot him in the nipple.
Okay. It is
Do
nipple.
not.
You
Do
aim
not.
in directly on his nip nap.
It takes an additional 5 nickel damage.
Which one of them?
The left nipple.
The left one.
Okay, so
The
I
left
will
one.
go. Oh, I would have to get real close to use both my daggers. Oh, but that's fine. Because Bish got more mobility now. Your girl. I'm gonna take a gamble. Okay,
Rogues can use dash as a bonus action, can't they?
Yes.
but then I couldn't use both my knives.
True.
Well, but, I mean...
First one will.
I think you can still. right?
Starboy.
Why?
no.
Second one.
Why is lefty so much better than righty?
20 plus 12. Or 10 plus 12. Yeah. 10 plus 12, so a total of 22 damage.
Oh, 13 hits.
13 hits. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He's pretty.
It's a big thing. It's hard to miss.
True. I don't think about that. So I do.
Lots of damage.
Yeah,
So you
he does.
charge forward, and basically take your 2 daggers. He's huge, so you're kind of stabbing towards his legs, and you just stab them both into his legs and sink in.
I go to slice out his Achilles tendon.
Okay. So you
Ooh,
try and he's got
Jesus.
thick skin, but you manage to get both your daggers in there and tear it through, and you can see that it starts to bleed profusely from that area. Puts us to Ravina's turn.
And I'm like 60 feet away from this guy.
Oh shit! Sorry, I used the movement to back out a little, so I'm not so close anymore. Like back,
How far back?
Can't choose.
like
Can't
15
choose
feet.
fancy.
So
Wait, do you have
charge
fancy
forward,
footwork now?
and then
I
you
was-
charge backwards?
I was like right there by it. How close was I originally?
You're probably
I thought it was like
15 feet away, 15, 20 feet away, over on the side
Okay.
of the road.
so I just back up like 10 feet, just so I'm not like up in his business.
Okay, I will say he is big, so his reach is pretty long. 10 feet will probably still be close enough to hit you.
It would probably actually be better to stay by his feet.
True. Okay, yeah, I won't move. Sorry, I didn't think of that.
That's fine.
I didn't realize range and big old arms.
Okay. Puts us to Ravina's turn.
And I'm about 60 feet out from him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will. If I dash, that means I can't do anything.
Yeah, it takes your action that turn,
Okay.
but you get to move
Um,
double your movement.
Okay. Double my movement though. All right. I will move in, I guess, and I guess no. I'm just gonna move in and get close. I'm gonna be like behind Brenlin.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, yep, that's your turn. Puts us to Satana's turn. She's not here. Where is she? She's not even in chat right now. So she will charge forward until she's roughly 30 feet away. And then she will shoot a firebolt, which is 20 plus 6. 14. That'll hit. So she'll do 1 damage.
Wow.
It's like a little candle flame, and she just shoots it out, and it singes a bit on the skin.
How many times has she gotten a 1 with the freaking fireball?
A lot, actually. She gets 1s and
Not
2s
enough.
all the time. I don't hear
Tickle damage.
Puts us to
Tickle
Viridian's turn.
Okay, so let's see. I have disadvantage because of the light,
Yep, but
No, you-
advantage because of the
and
surprise.
then what?
Advantage
It's normal
because
because of surprise.
Surprise,
So you
right?
just have normal.
You just have a normal.
They cancel each other out.
If I end up hitting, I'll get a crit. Okay. I'm firing my short bow. I'm staying out of his range
Okay.
and firing.
Okay.
Oh, some
That'll hit.
really good rolls today.
Yeah.
You had
and
advantage, though.
It's a crit, so you get to roll an extra thing of damage.
Wait, 1d6 plus 3. So you'll for damage, right?
So what?
So he just rolls another 1d6 plus 3 for the
He rolls
additional
another
damage?
3d6.
3d6.
Sneak attack will also crit.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
A total of 18 damage.
Damn,
Bless.
Wonder Twins at it.
Assassin,
work.
bro.
You can start to
All
see
fist
that
bumps.
as you pop out from your cover, you're kind of trying to shield your eye while also aiming a crossbow. So it's pretty difficult, but you manage to hit him, and you hit him right in one of the eyes.
That's where I wanted to aim. Yay.
I thought it was a right nipple this time.
No.
The bolt sinks in, and you can start to see blood pouring, and the ogre starts to like hunch over in pain, and you can start to see he's being covered in more and more blood as you guys inflict wounds. Put this to Melody's turn.
I may not even get a turn.
Okay, so it's like 60 feet away.
It's a nipple.
About 60
It's
feet
okay.
away,
All I
yes.
did was run in.
Okay, so I guess I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, so you're gonna run about 30 feet and then Vicious Mockery.
I thought Vicious Mockery was 60 feet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I think so.
basically from way far back, Melody just like cups his hand next to his mouth and he's shouting at the ogre. What do you say?
Bitch, you're gonna get stabbed in the nipple.
Oh, he rolls a 20 minus 2. So I think that's higher than your spell DC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he actually succeeds his thing. You're just so far off, though. He does hear the word. He's just like, what the fuck is this? He's being distracted by fighting and combat. There's this like thing in his foot. He's not really paying attention, but he's not, he doesn't really care. Like, he's like, okay, whatever the fuck. So.
Nani the fuck?
It doesn't.
Nani the fuck?
That puts us to Veritas. Are you gonna use your movement, Melody?
Yeah, I guess I'll move 30 feet.
Okay, so you're about 30 feet away from him now. Veritas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move about 30 feet away.
Okay.
Or towards it, I mean. No. And then I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery too.
Okay,
It's a
you're also
60
gonna
feet.
shout at him, but you're gonna shout a bit closer this time. Okay.
Yes.
You rolled another
Hey.
20.
Really?
What?
Hey,
It's gonna miss.
Not rolling the nat 20s on his attacks.
It's gonna miss. I'm gonna say, bitch, I'm gonna stab your other nipple. But it missed.
This is the third one now, right?
Yes.
So unfortunately, again, he's being
That
distracted
freak
by
third
combat.
nipple.
You're about 30 feet away. He hears you as you shout. You're yelling in detail, but
He's a
he's
mute.
not really paying attention to the people who are yelling. He's like, "There's people in front of me, and I want to hit them."
Can I derail for a second?
What's up?
Think I need to roll 2 more d6 of damage because it didn't apply my crit bonus to my sneak attack damage when I used the auto thing.
Oh.
I just rolled 2d6 with no other damage.
Okay.
I was gonna say, but I didn't want
Two
to
more
say.
d6 then.
Sorry, I was looking up to make sure it wasn't just like an assassin only thing because I wasn't sure.
No, crit applies to sneak attack all the time.
Any rolled dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's another 8 damage to add in there.
Okay.
Is he dead now?
I can tell you how much damage we did, but
Yeah,
that'd be
we've
out of
done-
character.
Tell me how much damage we've done.
I'll whisper it to you. Don't worry. Yeah.
58.
58. That's a lot of damage, damn.
So now that puts us to Nerali's turn.
We're
She's
hitting
still
all the
alive.
squishy parts. We're hitting all the
Um,
squishy parts, guys.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Whoa.
And it'll be over right by his, because it's a range of 60 feet, and I'm 60 feet, right?
Okay.
So I'll pass it like right by his head, and it's going to be a giant club. And I'm going to smack him on the head with it.
Go for it. So you make an attack.
That sounds like a comic sketch.
It may or may not have been the thing in Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was a troll.
You see Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah.
That was
It's
a troll.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Aw.
Let's see if my
Instead of a wand, it's an arrow in his nose.
Making an attack roll with that, right?
Yeah, I'm looking. I think I have the thing just set up when I'm scrolling because I have a lot of second level spells. There it is.
My mind's nipple.
I
I'm
think I didn't.
disgusted.
That's the damage, is not the
Yep.
hit, is it?
Yeah,
I
you have
forgot
make
to
a
put
melee
in-
spell attack too.
I forgot to check that it needs to make an attack roll.
Okay, that'll hit. Does 6 damage. You smack him with your.
Damn, the first
Oh,
damage was better.
This dude's AC is low, man.
So that was my bonus action.
I'm imagining
and
his
then
health must be hella high.
Yeah, it's
as my action.
Okay.
What?
Yep.
So then, as my action, I will, at the same time as I'm smacking in the head, call down a guiding bolt. So that's a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's a spell attack again. Just kidding, that's the wrong spell. That was the other flame one.
Sacred flame.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one's just a level 1 because I don't want to use all my level 2 spell. Now we're gonna guiding bolts. That one has the attack roll checked before I cast it.
Okay. That one's not gonna hit him.
Damn it! And then I'll move forward.
Okay.
My 30
About-
feet.
Yeah, 30 feet. So you're about 30 feet away. That puts us to Rick's turn. You are now facing
Finally.
the ogre. You're
Finish
kinda
tying your shoes.
You're kind of
He's-
confused by why. Wait, he didn't get trapped. He just stepped onto it and kept walking. What? Rick does not understand. And then.
Oh, that was a slight miscalculation.
Okay. So make
I'm gonna rage first
Okay.
and foremost. I'm gonna go ahead screaming and shove my maul up in his face.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Oh, did you guys remember to roll advantage?
Yeah, do I have
Oh.
advantage?
Did I have
Actually,
it?
everybody after Melody didn't have advantage.
Okay.
So the way surprise works is once it's their turn in combat,
Ooh.
technically you don't know what it is.
Additional zero damage? What the fuck?
The fuck?
That's your
rolling 0.
You didn't roll a crit.
No, he did roll a crit. It's just not rolling any dice.
So you
Oh.
roll 2 more d6.
Yeah, plus 2d6.
Just
And you
2d6.
have rage damage on that too, or is that? Oh, bear.
Yeah, it's already in. It's already in.
That
It's
two
my
plus
ba-
two plus-
it's the bear maul.
Bear maul is rage. Okay. Okay.
Mm,
Roll up 19
nice.
damage.
Yeah.
How does he die?
My Oh yes. I'm gonna what do I do? Like an ogre is like he's a bit taller than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Probably like 2
try
times your height.
I'm gonna try my best to bring him to my height with my maul.
Okay, so you're kind of like swiping at his legs to like knock him down.
No, I'm trying to go on the vertical, like, and sink the maul as much as I can.
Oh, like overhead?
Yeah, I'm trying to flatten him.
Okay.
Caveman smash.
So yeah, you smash him right as high as you can with you're probably hitting him smack in the front of his like in his face or something. So you basically reach back, stand up as tall as you can, and just smack it right into his face, and he just collapses backwards. And the ground
Yeah.
shakes as he slams down. You all hear the loud boom.
I put the maul back on my shoulder and I go, well, who's the tall one now, eh?
Oh God.
Okay.
That was
What
a lot
does
of
he have
crits
on
in
him?
one
I
battle.
wanna loot the body. I wanna loot the
It's an
body.
ogre. What would he have?
I don't know. Maybe he got some gold up his butt. I don't care. I want it.
Oh, by the way, for
Maybe he has a
future,
little coin purse.
That is
for
not
future
PG, no.
reference, whenever I'm raging, the attack will have an animal name
Okay.
next to it.
Cool.
If I'm not raging, it's just the weapon name.
Cool.
Ah.
Good to know. So as Brendan starts to paw through his stuff, he's basically wearing like what is just essentially animal skins just draped over his body. But outside that, you don't notice anything else on this person.
I'm gonna taste a bit of ogre blood.
What is
I'm
with
a
you?
little I'm disgusted, but like you do you, homie.
Yeah, it tastes kind of smoky.
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 Okay, duly noted. Duly noted. I have an actual list of stuff I'm tasting.
Okay. If you ever eat something you've already eaten before, tell me that list so you can describe what it tastes like, because I'm making these up on the spot because I did not really expect to.
Okay, I've tasted
of everything.
up till now. I've tasted that goblin venison they were doing, which is basically just venison. The bugbear fur and the goblin blood, but I don't know what those two taste like. I didn't take note of it.
Okay. The bugbear fur was tough and gristly, like fur. It didn't taste very good. The goblin blood was kind of like it was a bitter, bloody taste. They're all like undercurrent of blood taste, but like they're the notes, because you are a very refined gourmet
Connoisseur.
of different blood. So you taste the blood, but you taste the other notes, kind of like a fine wine. You're like, smoky. Or, it's crispy in the aftertaste. But they all taste like blood at the end of the day, right?
Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is a great addition to this campaign. I just have to say.
Okay.
What does goblin blood taste like?
So you guys continue on for the rest of the day, and as it gets towards night, you guys step off of the road a bit and decide to make camp. How are you guys taking watch?
I'll take first watch.
Yeah,
I'll take
it's gonna
second.
be an 8 hours split into 4, so 2 of you.
I'll take second too.
So we
I'll
have the
take
bards
third.
on second watch together? I don't think so.
Nope.
I'll take
I'm
last
going with
watch.
one of the bards.
I'll take third watch.
I'll take last watch.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take last then.
I'm
So we
taking
have
second.
Veritas and Virian, Ravenna, Brenlin first. Who was second watch again?
Me.
Melody, and who else is
And
second watch?
Nerali.
Okay.
And who else is third watch?
I'm third.
Red and Satana, I guess. By process
No.
of.
Rick?
Oh, that was Rick.
Oh wait, Rick.
Rick
Okay.
and Brenlin were on third watch, right?
No, I'm on first
Yeah.
watch.
Okay. Who's on first watch? Brenlin and.
Ravenna.
Okay. Second watch is Melody and Nerali. Third watch can be Rick and Red, and fourth watch can be Virian
Rick
and
and
Veritas.
R&R connection.
Yeah, we'll just put R&R because Satana's not here, so
Yeah,
it seems
so-
unfair
Yeah.
to put her on watch.
So the night passes mostly uneventfully. Each of your watches is silent. It doesn't look like anyone is kind of walking around your camp area, and it doesn't look like many people are walking on this road at night currently at all, actually. So it becomes the next day, and you guys head off, continuing on the trail to make your way to Coneyberry. So as you approach, you start to see a town that is mostly in ruins. Almost all buildings have been kind of like, it's pretty much just rubble left. It's a decent sized town, probably the center, like the size of like Vandalin as well, in the sense that it would have been a collaboration of buildings, nothing huge, but a solid amount of people would have lived there, probably like about 100 or so. Maybe not, maybe like close to 70, but either way, regardless, the town is now in ruins, and you can see off to the north, the forest has approached, has gotten, you've gotten progressively closer to the forest as you approach the ruined village.
Okay, wait, we're not to the village yet?
You're in the village now.
We're in the village, we're not to the Banshee Shack though yet, right?
No, you know that Agatha's lair, or where Agatha resides, is has Sister Gariel told you is in the forest nearby.
Okay, I think first we need to figure out who is going to be the one to speak with the
So-
Banshee.
I was gonna
I'm
ask that. Who is the most maybe persuasive, smooth talking among us?
Not our bards.
Not our bard. I was about to say our bards are staying back.
It should be
Okay.
them. It should be them. Where did you go wrong?
No, you don't
Stands
realize
up.
Listen,
insult a lot. They don't flatter. They insult.
You insult. We need to flatter her.
No, we don't.
We
Yeah,
all
You
we
can send
do.
Phantom in.
Oh,
Well,
because
I'm
if
gonna-
you offend them, you're fighting them on your own.
And
I
if you
wanna
kill him,
find-
we don't get the information and we don't get the reward.
I want to
if they're
find
dead.
actually some kind of burb or like wild animal that lives like near here with like that the kind of animal that travels a bit that would be
Okay.
up to the Banshee's shack.
Make an investigation check.
Are you gonna commune with animals?
Yeah.
Oh yay!
If I find one.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Can I have?
I'm
I
picking
don't.
it up right now.
It would be redundant for me to help him look.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so it's pretty tough to find. You see some birds flying around, but none of them are like you don't find any directly around you that you could just like go up to and talk to. They're like you can sense that they're in the area, but they're all pretty apprehensive and they seem to kind of like move away as people approach.
Can I use my mad role playing skills to try and speak with a bird?
Oh, are you gonna
You do
roleplay as a bird?
entirely in
Talk.
Okay, make a nature check with advantage.
Fuck yeah! Come on, big money.
Oh
So
yeah.
as you do, you're basically trying to do a bird whistle. You're not necessarily saying anything in bird, like that's not how it works. But you are trying to recreate a bird whistle a bird song that you know, to the best of your ability. And you do notice that as you do it, off in the distance, you hear kind of a return. I can't whistle. Sorry, I can't really whistle, but you hear a returning whistle, and then a small red bird flies over and kind of circles around you as you do your bird song.
I rip a little piece of bread off of one of my rations and hold it in an outstretched hand.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals as a ritual.
That's
We
gonna
now
take
have
10
Snow
minutes,
White
you
in
know.
our party.
Takes about
Guys.
what?
We now have
Takes
Snow
10
White.
minutes.
It likes 10 minutes, and I take 1 minute to cast it. So
No,
I approach the
if
bird.
you cast something as a ritual, it's gonna take 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. The normal casting time is 1 action. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
10 times that is about 1 minute.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I approach the bird and I say, "Hello, little friend. How are you?"
The bird, it's not necessarily speaking.
Yeah,
but
I know.
You get the sense of a greeting being returned.
Okay. I take a little bit of I don't know what exactly birds eat, but like some seeds and stuff from my pocket and stuff, and I go, "Do you want some of these before we start speaking properly?"
You get a sense of thanks, and the bird comes over and alights on your hand and starts eating.
Yeah, I pat the bird a bit on its head, like, and I go, "Me and my friends, we're looking for a shack near this village where supposedly the remains of a dead lady still linger there."
You sense some confusion, but then you do kind of get in your head like this picture of like a tangled set of branches and trees that kind of form into like a dome that is off into the forest. You kind of get a general sense that it's just a bit into the forest, maybe like 5-10 minutes of walking and stuff, and a general sense of direction of where it is.
Yeah. I ask, "Did you ever see anything strange over there at the shack? Maybe?"
A sense of cold is the sensation.
Hmm.
The bird has noticed flying in that area. There is a sense of cold. And so
Okay.
it tends to avoid the area.
While I talk to the bird, I want to like keep like gently patting it with one finger and relay the information to the party members.
Okay.
Oh, did we have a general feeling of which way to fly from where we are to get there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see on the map, it's like just a bit northwest into the forest. Maybe, yeah, like 10, 15 minutes of walking from here.
Okay.
Now, my little friend, be honest with me. Do you think we'll have to fight this woman if we want to get in the shack?
The bird doesn't seem to have any recollection of a woman or a person there.
Just cold.
Just
And
cold.
you feel, aside from the cold, do you feel that place is dangerous?
You kind of get the sense of predators. And so you kind of get like basically a running list of, oh, well, there's a fox, over there that tries to eat me. A running list of predators. Like every single time the bird has been in that area, all of the dangerous predators it has come in contact with. As it recalls, basically like fox and hawk and other things, but nothing that is an animal.
Okay, alright. Well, thank you for your help, little friend. Maybe I can hunt down some of those threats for you and make your life a little bit easier later then.
The bird chirps back, and you get an overwhelming sense of gratitude before the bird finishes up the seeds and stuff that were in your hand and flies off, picks up and flies off into the distance.
I give it an honorable salute, and like a single tear falls from my right eye.
Okay.
So, my friends, seems the shack isn't that way, and there is a sense of cold there. I believe we may run into some trouble, but let's try talking to her first.
We need to talk to her. We have to get the information from her.
We need to. So what we know about banshees is that they can be very prickly and difficult to deal with. They need to be flattered.
We need to flatter her.
Flatter her, appeal to her, make her think she's the most beautiful girl.
Oh, so basically, Banshee is just like one of those rich people from city, yes?
Think that, but deadlier. Like more directly deadly, less like I'm gonna ruin your life while you're not looking deadly.
Well, can I hit her with my maul?
Holy shit, dude.
The last case.
Can we kill her or no?
No.
No.
Well, you talk to her. I'll just take care of protecting you guys.
I will go talk to her.
Violence solves everything.
So you guys
It does.
Not in this case, actually.
Huh?
Are you guys heading out?
I think that I will go, and maybe one other person go with me out to talk to her, and everyone else stay back. And then if things go wrong for us, you back us up.
Okay. So,
and then I'll look pointedly at Red, and then pointedly at the bards and in Draconic say, if they try to fuck anything up, knock them out.
I'll go with...
And I said that in Draconic, so no one else understood that.
After one mistake, everyone...
I just grin.
After one little thing.
Did the ritual work? Did I miss anything?
What ritual? Yes. Red got to talk to the bird.
Rick.
Talk to the bird.
Rick
got to talk to the
Okay.
bird.
Okay.
I talked to the bird.
Okay, so as you guys head out of Coney Bear into the forest, you do find just at the edge there seems to be what seems to be like some type of old trail. It's very small, but it looks like it was a path that had been used a long time ago, though it has grown over.
Can I check the traps?
Yeah, make a
Standard.
It's like, cool.
I haven't even finished my description yet.
Perform initial procedures.
You don't notice any traps along the path.
I didn't think so. Alright.
As you guys follow into the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably cooler than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
Wow, sounds like my aesthetic.
Alright, so I'll sort of gesture for everyone except whoever was coming with me. Who was that?
I'll come with you.
Okay. So for
I'll go
everyone
with-
else to like go back a little, and then we'll go forward, and I'll just call out a soft like, "Hello."
Should I ask? I really gotta think of a character voice. Do you want me to stealth behind you, or would you rather me walk side by side?
Let's walk side by side. We
Okay.
don't want to surprise her and make her like
All right,
scared.
so they're heading in the house, right?
I'm heading up to. I'm not opening it. I'm just calling out hello from like right outside of it.
Hello
okay.
from the other side.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me.
It's me.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I was wondering
Hello.
if I could
After all
use
these years,
comb
you
you'd
give
like
me
to
a
speak.
spellbook.
Okay. Get the first line
So
up.
knock
Okay,
on
go.
doors. Like, do you want to build a snowman?
As
Go.
you approach the door and say hello, you wait for a second for any type of response, but you don't hear anything except the air does grow a bit cooler.
And then I'll call out, Agatha, are you here?
With that, the wooden doorway in front of this dome-like structure slowly swings open with a low creak.
Mm-hmm.
That's not creepy at all.
I'm so jealous.
Thank you, Nico. That was very good.
Right?
Compliments yourself, right?
Have you met me?
Shit, you right.
Narawi.
It just swung open like no one came
Swing
out.
Open. You don't
I've
see
follow
Alright,
your
I'm
lead.
going.
It's a low. Oh wait, actually. Yeah.
Eh.
Sorry,
I do not see anything.
you don't see anything.
Even with dark vision, I assume that's what you're taking into account.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will walk forward into the doorway, but I will not cross the threshold.
Okay. So as you approach, you can get a better look at inside the building in front of you, and so you see it's some type of home that's sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It's sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a small couch. All of it very old and what you can recognize as mostly elven woodwork and elven craft.
I'll call out for Agatha again. Agatha, are you here? We'd like to talk to you.
Okay, so the air grows ever colder,
Anticipate.
and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been.
Is this Galadriel?
What?
Is this Galadriel?
Shut up.
Her name is Agatha.
She might have been beautiful once. Her fateful expression twists her features now. Foolish mortals, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?
That it's what to seek you out?
Death.
Death.
Death. Oh.
Yes, I want to die.
Bitch!
I come not for death, only for information. I just wish to ask you one question and to leave you be.
Holy shit.
Just gonna...
What was that?
That sounded like the wettest fart.
It was outside. It was a car.
Yeah.
It sounded like a door stopper.
There's two types of people.
Raleigh.
And then I'm gonna pull out the silver comb and say, I've brought you a gift to be able to comb your beautiful hair with.
Okay. The ghostly figure smiles with cold amusement. Very well, she says. I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question and I will give you an answer.
No
I
one
would
say
like-
anything. That's it.
I wish to know where I could find the lost spell book. Do you have a name on that?
I actually forgot to say it, but it's Bo Gentle's spellbook.
So gentle.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
the
I should have
lost-
told you back that as Sister Gariel. I
Yeah.
did say powerful caster, and I should have just put a name there, but I didn't.
Yeah, I realized as I went to ask, I was like, wait, I don't know whose spellbook this is. The lost spellbook of what was it?
Bo Gentle.
Bojangle. I almost called him Bojangle.
I
I'm gonna call them Mojangles.
Can I get some biscuits, please, and thank you.
I seek the lost spellbook of Bojangle.
I had the spellbook of Bogentle at one time, but I traded it away a long time ago to a man named Cernoth from the
Cernoth.
city of Erebor, more than 100 years ago.
100 years ago?
Oh,
I
that's
do not
long.
know where the book is now.
That is enough for us to attempt to track it down. I thank you, beautiful lady, and I will turn and leave.
I give a deep bow as I follow Nerali.
As you turn around, you see the sense of cold that was on you before starts to abate, and the figure starts to fade and disperse as you guys turn and leave.
Phew.
Out of character. What was the guy's name again?
Cernoth
Nah.
and Erebor.
Cernoth.
Cernoth.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, that went better than I expected.
You don't know how
Yeah.
it went yet.
So we'll go back to the group, and I will just sort of gesture them to come with us. And I will stay at the back to make sure that no one heads back towards her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to take a moment, friends. I need to hunt down a few of the beasts near this shack. I made a promise with my little bird friend.
Sure, Rick. Have fun. Just don't annoy the banshee.
No, it's okay. I'll keep my distance from the house.
For a second, I thought he was hungry again.
Oh, but I will eat some of the game, obviously.
Yeah, make a survival check.
Okay, survival. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, you don't really find much game around here, actually.
I turn to the heavens and I say, I tried, little burp. I tried.
A single tear sheds from your eye.
Yeah, from the left eye this time.
I don't have any spells to help you locate any animals. Sorry.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
don't
It's
think
okay.
I can Snow White a fox.
I will eventually find some other way to help that little friend. I feel indebted to him.
Okay. So you guys walk back through the forest along the path, and as you walk towards the edge of the forest, you notice that the heavy cover and the heavy moss and vine stuff, dissipates as you walk by until it looks like a relatively normal forest, though thick forest until you exit from the trail that you walked in on before.
So we're back in the little abandoned town.
Yeah, you're just outside of the forest in the town.
I wonder if there's any abandoned loot.
I was gonna say maybe there's something interesting in the town.
Yeah, I wonder if there's anything around here.
Do you make an
Wait,
investigation check?
Did you guys
Alright.
tell us what happened with the banshee?
So
yeah,
I'll
once
build
we
him
were
in.
like significantly far enough away, I'll relay the information.
Okay. So now everyone knows what the information
so-
the Banshee gave you guys.
Yeah, so I'd
Mm-hmm.
say that she told me that she sold it to Cernoth about 100 years ago in the city of whatever.
Erebor.
Erebor.
Erebor? Erebor?
I got
Hold the
ear
door?
for.
Hold the door?
So I'll clarify. She didn't sell it to him
She
in
traded.
Erebor. She traded it to him to a man from Erebor.
Right.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, okay. From Erebor. Okay.
Well then, is that good enough for Sister Gariel?
She only wanted the information that Agatha had, and that was her information.
Alright.
So Brenlin, as you peruse the town, it looks like, what isn't in rubble and totally covered in smash, it looks like a lot of this town has been looted sometime prior. And especially because, the destruction happened a long time ago. There's probably been people who have come through and done the exact same thing you did before, and tried to loot what might be remaining in the town. But you do manage to find, hidden among like underneath debris and stuff, in pouches and stuff, you do manage to find a total of 8 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces.
I bring back the group. I found Johnny. This may be my new flaw. A little bit addicted to gold.
Kind of fits with being a pirate.
Yeah, a
That's
little. I like
weird.
that booty.
What was it?
Whether or
I
not
like
that's
that
intended
booty.
twice is a different thing. 8 gold
Is
pieces
that
and
booty
15
thick?
silver.
Okay.
So you guys.
Are we done in Coneyberry?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think we can go back now
I believe so.
and go find Gundren as soon as possible.
Okay, so first we have to go back and give the information to Sister Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna time skip because I don't want to do the overland combat and experience and description. So you guys end up back in Phandalin and head straight to the Shrine of Luck.
Yes. Is she there?
But yes, she's doing as she was before. It's been roughly 3 days, because it took about a day and a half to get there, and then you dealt with Agatha like immediately.
Yeah.
Came back, got about a third of the way on the first night, took camp, and then spent the rest of the day getting to Phandalin. She says, "Welcome back. That certainly was quick. Have you just been able to talk with Agatha?"
I was. I gave her the comb, and I think that did really help. She seemed aggressive before I handed it to her. But she allowed me to ask one question, and so I asked of the whereabouts of the spellbook. She told me that she traded it about 100 years ago to a Cernoth of Erebar.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate, but it is enough information for us to follow up and hope to find the spellbook in Erebor.
He's a
I had
necromancer,
hoped.
if that counts.
You don't know that. Did I?
You said he was a necromancer.
Did I?
What?
Hey,
What?
I did.
That-
I did. You're right.
What?
He's a necromancer.
Who?
You said that?
Cernoth.
Yeah.
Sir, not.
I have written down necromancer Cernoth Erebor 100 years.
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff.
Sir
He's a
Smirnoff.
necromancer? What?
Okay, that changes things. Did she tell me it was a necromancer?
No. Or Agatha
Oh.
did.
Oh, Agatha did. Okay. I just missed that.
Apparently, I forgot that I'd said it too, but apparently I said it because or else Brendan would not have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ask her, do you know what type of spellbook this is?
I have only heard that the original Bogentle was a very powerful spellcaster, and his book would have been an object of great power for those who can read the arcane writings in between the pages. And so the Harpers believe it best to keep it out of the wrong hands.
Can I insight check her to see if she's
Yeah.
genuine or
Yeah.
if she's saying that to say, like, to deceive me into helping her find a bad thing?
100% an insight check.
Yeah. I did not phrase that how I wanted to, but you get the point.
You get the sense that she's being truthful. She does feel that it would be best if they could recover the book,
Okay.
for general good.
Okay. Perfect. Then I'm okay with that. Okay. Then I tell her, I hope that this is enough for you to find it, because since Agatha told me Cernoth was a necromancer, I was worried. But you seem to want to procure it for good reasons.
Certainly. We just wish to keep power with those who know how to use it for the betterment of the world, rather than those who would abuse it. And with that, she does say, "Oh, and yes, I promised you," and she reaches into a little pouch that she's got on the side of her waist, and she pulls out 3 vials of a red liquid and says, I promised you guys these potions of healing as a reward, and I thank you sincerely for talking to Agatha for me."
You're very welcome, and I will take the potions.
Okay.
Are they regular healing potions?
Yep, potions of healing.
Cool.
2d4 plus
Healing.
2d4 plus whatever.
Yeah. Well, they'll go in the group inventory.
Yeah, I figured. 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think that is everything then.
All right, off to Cragmore Castle.
I think that it is time to, yeah.
I hope he's still alive.
Do you know where Cragmaw Castle is?
It is northeast of the Cragmore
Cragmaw
hideout,
hideout.
says
Okay.
one of the goblins that we.
Oh, we could
Ended
ask
up
Droop
looking
if
up.
he knows anything else about it. I know he knew.
We could also, is Yimik still in like a prison here? What did we do with Yimik?
I presume, yeah, you brought him to the town master,
Okay.
and convinced him to put him in a cell until you knew what to do with him.
Because I don't think he told us exactly where, did he? I don't know.
Because he's never. No, he said he doesn't know because he's never been there.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He's only been at the cave.
Okay.
What was it? Sorry, I'm not paying any attention.
Yimik doesn't know where the castle is because he's never been there.
You just
But
knew
he-
general
he's only-
direction of it.
Yeah, just general direction. It's northeast of the cave.
Northeast of the hideout, yeah, caves.
I mean, yeah, of the hideout cave. I've been calling it cave.
Mhm.
Cragmore Cave.
Well, we can look for it.
You know it's in Neverwinter Woods too. I believe they said northeast in Neverwinter Wood.
But we could ask Droop for more.
Yeah, we could ask
information.
Droop to see if he knows.
Okay.
Back to Lenine's place.
I really should write down what it's called. I just call it the Armory / Lenine's place.
So as you enter
called
Lion
Lion's
Shield
Shield.
Clusters,
Lion's Shield.
again you do see Droop again still sweeping the floors, and he looks up and is like, "Hello."
I'm gonna let Brenlin probably talk to him, or Ravenna, but I'm just gonna make sure that Melody doesn't bother Lenine.
I'll just speak in
Hello?
Goblin because it's
Hello.
fun. Just Droop. Came back to ask you a quick question. We seem to find ourselves at an impasse where, in order to find the man who brought us originally to this area, that we must head to Cragmaw Castle. I did not know if you knew anything of that area, of what we may be expecting when we go into there, or how to get there.
There's lots of goblins at Cragmaw Castle and a bunch of other creatures too that rule. We've got Chief Graw there, and I think he has some hobgoblinsies that help him run the things, but I don't know where the castle is, unfortunately.
You said hobgoblins?
Yeah, they're like Grawl's assistants or something.
Have you heard of anything else that may be awaiting us when we get there, so we may not find ourselves unaware and surprised?
Droop's never been to Cragmaw Castle, so I only know what people tell me and names and people that have come to the hideout.
We know it's northeast. that
I
we're going
pat Droop on the head a bit, like, "You're doing great, friend. You're doing great."
You know Goblin?
No, I
They've
say that in.
They've been speaking in Goblin this whole time.
Yeah, we've been speaking in Goblin.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
And you just see him talking, you're like, oh, such a cutie! Pat, 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 pat. Just like that instinct when you see a dog being cute and just like pat, 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 pat.
Yeah, that's basically.
Okay. In questioning the other goblin, probably wouldn't get anything else out.
No, he already told us. He doesn't know.
Yemek told us everything. Yemek knows. Oh! Should we tell Droop that we have Yemek imprisoned at the town?
We never told him. I don't know. That's up to you.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Oh, this is hashtag awkward. I was out of metagaming for a second of like, should we tell? Would Droop have known at this point that we brought back a goblin from the hideout, have him currently imprisoned in the town hall? Would that word
You
have
wouldn't know if
spread?
You wouldn't know if Droop would know.
So you may have. I'll go back to talking in Goblin for, I guess. So I told you last week, after we had came back from the Red Brand hideout, that we were heading to the Kragmaw hideout.
Yeah.
We did. It's just a little less than okay right now. This isn't something I'm enjoying telling you. When we got there, we found ourselves surrounded and ended up, in order to try and find out anything about Gundren Rockseeker, we found ourselves in a kerfuffle with some other Kragmaw goblins, and it actually ended up that one of them we brought back with us to try and see if we can yet again find out information regarding it. Just kind of takes a second and pauses. I'm so sorry for what we did.
Okay. Droop kind of looks at you sorrowfully for saying, "Oh, okay." And he just looks kind of confused for a second.
Looks really, just like Brenlin's kind of like visually not happy with what happened. Kind of looks upset. I'm so sorry. Were there friends of yours? Were they family of yours?
They were my clan. Yeah.
Oh.
He just kind of looks down somberly.
But I mean, out of character, didn't he say that?
They cast him out.
Yeah, he was casted out. But I guess you don't turn your back on your clan. So.
Yeah, I mean, Brenlin, do an insight check.
Oh. Just straight insight.
Yeah, I mean, that's what an insight check is. Yeah. Okay.
Right. I didn't know if it was.
So Droop looks sad but conflicted.
I know they were your clan, and I hate to have done what we did, and I'm so sorry, and I hope that with this knowledge, it doesn't change your perception of me and their perception of us.
Well, you guys saved Droop. But with that, he just kind of picks up his broom and sweeps in the area immediately around him, looking somber.
I'm so sorry, and then just back out of the room.
Okay. He's sweeping as you leave. And you meet up with the rest of the party that was being held back by Nerali.
Yep.
I'm going to ignore the party and kind of just walk off to a bar and have a drink.
Okay. You walk into Stonehill Inn, go to the bar, and say, "Pour me a stiff one."
Real
I
stiff.
drink to forget.
I will follow her.
I will follow as well.
I guess we're all going.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'll
everyone
get a
heads into
drink.
Stonehill Inn. As you enter, you see a couple people still kind of around the bar. They're getting food, drinking, and such, talking to friends. And you come up to the bar, and Brendan goes up immediately and says, "Pour me a stiff one." And as you all kind of filter in, get some. I mean, if any of you are getting drinks, you guys can get drinks.
How,
I'll
Round
get
of
one.
drinks on
Brenlin,
me.
like, what do you look like? Do you look?
I have look like I'm holding back tears a little bit and kind of upset.
I wrap my arm around
Yeah,
his
I'll
shoulder.
sit next to you.
I'll sit
I
next
won't
to you
get a
too.
drink or anything. I'll just sort of like be next to you, but I won't say anything to you.
I'll drink with you.
Drinks would be better.
So the innkeeper, who is a well-rounded.
Yeah, have we actually met anybody at the inn before? Is this our first time here?
No,
you guys
we
came in
went-
the first time you came into town. You guys
Mo
talked to
got
the
drunk.
barmaid, the young girl barmaid.
This
Mo
is
got
my
drunk.
first time, though. Brenlin's first time in the bar.
Oh yeah.
The first
Oh yeah,
time for
your
you,
first time.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so he's like a short, portly-looking man, probably like 30-something. and he comes forward. He pours drinks for all the people who are interested, and he's like, "Well, my, you guys look like you're down on your luck. What happened?"
None of your goddamn business, old man.
He's like, "I'm only 32." But okay, and wanders off to go talk to the vetting now.
Told you to goddamn shut down. None of your goddamn business, old man. Sassy as fuck.
What's going on
my
with
God.
microphone? Is it getting static or something?
I mean,
No.
every once in a while, but not anything bad.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put my arm around Brendan's shoulder and ask, "What's the fuck up?"
None of your fucking business.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa there.
Goes back to drinking.
Sounds like somebody's not in a good mood.
I'll just buy a round of drinks for everyone, and I tell Melody just did.
I sit sulking on the corner. I don't want to drink.
I'd take your drink. Shit.
I'll give my drink to Brenlin.
Like every time we go drink, it's like, all right, I don't want my drink, so you can have my drink, and then.
Well, to be fair, you went on a rampage and nearly died twice in front of me, so I figured you might.
I'm
I thought it was 3 times.
No,
Oh,
I almost died.
3 times.
No, I was only
Like
at
2
2
and a
health
half.
when I ran out of the
2
cave,
and a
but I
half.
didn't fall that time. I just
It was 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, and then it was 2 for me as well. So
I'm just gonna meditate in my corner, or in the booth I decided to sit in.
Okay. So is everyone being somber and talking to each other while they're drinking and passing around drinks?
I'm just hanging next to Brenlin. If she needs to talk, she'll talk. If not, I'll just sit quietly next to her.
I'm just hanging out. I was picking apples.
You're just like, hey, buddy, back for some more apples.
It's me. Doing
It's
my
me,
thing.
the apple picker.
I
You just have like
think-
a bucket specifically for them at the front door. You just drop in coins and go pick.
Hell yeah.
I think it's
Are you gonna do
way
anything
too
with
somber. I think it's way too somber. So I slam my fist on the table. I jump up and I dance.
Make a performance roll.
Red can
Oh,
He can't, apparently.
cannot.
He can.
And you're
trying to
you're in
dance
your
and stuff.
armor.
Everyone kind of looks over at you. They stop drinking and they're like, "The fuck is this doing?" And the man says, "Get off the bar."
Let's go. I say, fuck you, play some music.
I shake my head and say, "Amateur."
Let's go. You want to go?
I drunkenly, sir, what are you gonna show us how to perform for once?
Oh, shit.
At least I
we
can actually
doing this?
perform.
Make
Let's
your
go.
Show me your
I mean,
moves.
are you gonna
Let's do
perform,
it.
Melody.
Sure.
Go for it.
Show me your moves.
Better than sitting down with this like drunk bastard.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Do I make a performance roll?
Yeah, make a performance roll.
I
Holy
pull you
shit.
up onto the table.
Come
It's like, let's go, Melody. In a drunken slur, you and me. Let's get this party started.
So,
Can I pull out my bio?
Melody, what were you trying to do?
I was gonna pull out my weapon and accidentally hit Red in the head.
Okay, well, you accidentally pull out your instrument
Instrument and hit
and swing
Red in the head.
around the room. And the bartender who has been looking at Red says, "I don't think that's how you play those."
Can
I
smack it
whisper
over his
at
head?
like the nearest person. Is that how bards play in the city? This is kind of weird.
Who are you trying
Watch
to
me
hit,
this is the
Melody?
dance of my people. Can I hit him over the head
Who?
with my instrument, please?
Red.
Yeah, Red.
Don't you? He's a bartender.
Um,
Oh, wait, no. Go at Melody. Do it. See what happens. I'm going to show you. It's not even going to be against you.
you can.
Like not even on purpose, just like on accident from me just waving it around.
Yeah, so you can
Let's
wave
go.
it around.
Okay.
You can hit Red. Hit him in the side and.
Let's go.
Uh,
And I
Knock him off
shout,
the table.
bar fight.
I get up very, very excitedly from my from my seat and like, what? Are we brawling?
No, sit down.
I'm gonna hop up and
Right.
say, "No, Rick, no, we're not," and I'm gonna get in between the two of them.
I look at her like a lost puppy, like, oh, no brawling.
No,
okay, you can
we
say
don't
that.
want to ruin this fine gentleman's establishment
Oh,
and get
uh,
banned from it.
You just say
Okay,
that for
I
yourself. I'm gonna do
I
this.
understand.
I'm gonna start a bar fight.
I'm going to stop you. I'm gonna actively try and stop you.
I'm gonna actively try and start a bar fight.
All right. Well, I guess
I-
we're gonna make checks against each other.
No, you're not starting a bar fight. No
I'm
way.
at this point just like clutching my stomach,
I'm
wheezing.
gonna take a step forward and be like, so we do not want to start a bar fight, right?
Rick, you're on my side. We're starting a bar fight.
No,
Rick,
no.
I'm
Rick,
pulling
come
you
with
right
me.
now. I'm pulling you
Rick,
right
come with me.
now. Don't start a bar
Rick, come with
fight.
me.
Stop it. Melody,
No.
from starting a
Rick,
bar
come with
fight.
me. Let's
No,
start a bar fight.
no.
Let's
Do not
do
trust
your
this
meant to
man.
be.
Rick,
Bar
no
fight.
one trusts him. We don't like. Look
He's
at him.
cloaked.
He's shady.
cloaked.
He's shady. He's cloaked. Don't trust him.
If I stop
Bitch, would you
him,
like me to take out my cloak right here in public?
Sure.
if I stop him,
You are
can you
yet.
give
What are
me
you?
food?
What are you?
Dragonborn? Question mark?
What are you?
What are you?
I don't even
Who
know
you
at this
think
point.
you are? Who the hell you think you are?
Who the hell do you think you are, bitch?
Chill out, Kamina.
But yeah,
Julius Caesar, who died and make you the king.
Everything
yeah, no.
and everyone.
After that chaos, I buy a round of drinks for everyone. I apologize to the bartender.
There is no
to
bartender
the sorry to the person that
No, like
owns...
he's not there anymore.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He left.
Uh,
This
he
is
was
very
like, "Fuck
disappointing.
y'all."
Actually, as you guys kind of get out of your talking to each other, like, we're gonna start a bar fight. We're not starting a bar fight. Fight me. Let's go, and all that stuff. You notice there's actually no one in the bar left. Everyone has walked out.
Oh, can we leave the bar
Oh.
then?
No.
No.
Did we get kicked
I
out?
slammed down my mug.
No, you are in the bar, Veritas.
Everyone
No
else
one
is.
else is in
okay.
the bar.
I just kind of slammed my mug down on the. All right. Enough.
I wanna
Enough?
look out a window.
Okay.
Is there any strange movement of guards
Yeah,
or
there
anything?
are not necessarily guards, but there is about 7 or 8, pretty strong adult male men. One of them is the bartender, and they're just kind of outside the door, and they look to be approaching the bar. The inn.
Jesus
I-
Christ, Red! See what
I
he
go,
did.
I go to everyone, everybody, friends, please, let's calm down. I will talk to them. I'm very sure it will all be fine.
You were on my
Oh,
side.
I drunkenly
I
run
can go
over
with
with
you.
the drink, like
I
yeah,
can go
let's
with you.
talk to him, Rick.
No,
I will
it's
go with
okay.
both of
It's
them.
okay. I can do it. And I start heading towards the door.
Did I make it outside of
slowly
the bar?
walk behind.
What?
I decided to go outside of the bar while they were talking about bar.
Yeah, Virion did too as well, right?
Yeah.
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 Doing
Okay.
his thing.
So
You guys
so
are
we're
kinda
not.
outside. You guys see, you guys had noticed over time. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to you guys being outside, but you guys noticed that slowly, as the ruckus kind of got louder inside, most of the people in the bar slowly started to walk out, kind of looking like nervous and a bit afraid. And then at some point, you saw the bartender come out the back and start to kind of wander around. He wandered to the Barthen's provisions first, and you saw Barthen come out, and then the people in the town kind of dispersed until a decent sized crowd of men were gathered in front, and they're approaching the inn when Rick comes out. When Rick comes out, most of them pause for a second, though some of them do have like kind of just townsfolk items, like some of them have shovels and stuff in the back, and the bartender standing in the front and says, "I want you guys out of my bar, out of my inn."
I raise my hands and I go, okay, friend, okay, it is all fine. My friends, you see, they thought it would be a little nice to have a little more noise on your bar, but we are going to go on our way, okay?
Speak for
We're all
yourself.
friends here, yeah?
Can I stealthily sneak out of the bar?
They saw you.
I mean, I'm always keeping an eye on Veritas and Melody, so just
You
for
can make a stealth check.
Excuse you.
Ravina, you came outside behind Rick.
What? I was.
No, Ravina was outside before.
Ravina,
Ravina and
was outside.
Varian went outside before.
Ravina and Veritas are off to the side of the inn.
No,
Virian.
no, it's Virian.
Virian.
Oh,
Too
yes,
many
I remember.
names.
Ravina and Virian are out.
Yeah, off to the side of the inn. So in front of you is the crowd of men, and then around the edge of this kind of square, you can see most of the people in the town are kind of like watching and seeing what's going on.
See, Red, this is what you made us do.
Can I come out with it? Can I come out?
Yeah, you can do whatever.
I come out, I throw my arm around Rick, I say, "What's all the sour faces, sir? Come on. Next round's on me. Everybody get a drink."
Can I go outside too and say this fucking idiot?
I also put my arm around Red, but like in a way that I can actually grab him if he tries to come forward. Like put my hand on his chest, like friendly but also wary. And I go, well, sure, we can get a few drinks, but I think just not here. I have a few drinks with me, Red. We can drink that over there. And I point to a very far away place.
With that, Barthen actually comes forward from the crowd of men. And says,
Weirdo.
we're a small town, and we know you've been helping out as you arrived in town, but if you're going to go around causing problems for the people in the town, then you're no longer welcome.
How you gonna eat the only thing that's small?
Can I make my way out from the bar into the front of everyone?
You can make your way out of the bar to the side of everyone.
Okay.
Anyone who kind of like moves closer to the people, like they kind of like get a defensive stance as you approach townsfolk, the men outside.
I try to step forward and put like my hands out in a gesture that means I mean no harm. I'm so sorry. I apologize sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I found myself in quite a state of emotional distress, and my party members here thought it would be fun to try and cheer me up in the best way possible. I apologize that our attempt at fun turned itself a bit more destructive than necessary, and I sincerely hope you can forgive us. And I just kind of like put my head down and like bow apologetically.
That is really drunk.
Just regular? Do I get advantage?
Nope.
Dang it!
Nat 20.
Come on, buddy. Oh. Ow.
They the bartender Toblin is now talking. He says, "We don't want any trouble. As long as you leave peacefully, you'll be okay."
I understand that. I would sincerely, though, like to thank you for all the hospitality you and everyone in this town has provided, from Barthen's provisions to Lady Leanne to Sister Gadiel. You all have shown us nothing but hospitality from the bottom of your heart. I hope that we have not tarnished your image of us by this incident. We seem to have found ourselves in a misstep.
He repeats, "As long as you leave peacefully, it's okay."
I just motion to the party. I think
Get out of my inn.
we would find our best interests to say no more and leave.
Yeah.
Let the Red Brands take over.
I hush Red.
Still drunk.
I start going off like onto the street with my arms still around Red. Yeah, let's just go here, friend. Let's just go here.
We should let the Red Brands burn this damn city to the ground.
I put my hand around his mouth like.
You should feel him on the body.
Apparently, I didn't hit him hard enough.
I don't know. We'll just go to the outside of town where we had been camping.
Yes, I need to hunt a bit more game too.
Actually, I could have casted silence on him. Oh well.
You guys head out.
I should have just hit him in the head.
Anyone else? Is anyone else wanting to say, or do something in the middle of town, or?
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe.
I'm corralling everyone to the outside of town.
I'm making sure that we all go.
No, you need to sleep off your drunkenness.
Nah, that's good modifiers actually.
Red, remind me to hit you in the head next
Don't
time.
you know?
Remind me to hit you in the head hard with my instrument next time.
I can't hear you over my
You don't even
drunkenness.
use your instrument.
Okay, so you guys head out of town, and as you kind of like the crowd kind of watches you as you leave. You go down the main road, just up towards Tribord Trail. And as you guys kind of get past Barthen's, they slowly start to disperse a bit. Though a couple of the men that were in the main group right in front of the inn are kind of sticking together, just kind of talking to themselves and watching you guys leave.
On the way out, I'm gonna ask Melody, "What's your problem?"
I can list them
Damn.
off for you.
Go ahead.
This drunken bastard, and I point to Red,
Okay, and why?
because he almost
You
made me want to start a bar fight.
This is not the first time.
This isn't, and it won't be the last. I'm sure of it.
I drink and say, you got something to say, Music Boy, in your stupid mask, whatever gender you are.
I swear.
What?
Let's just ignore him for this moment. He's kind of like, yeah.
You want to ignore him, but you want to ignore him every time you try to insult someone and publicly try to kill someone.
How far out of the town are we right now?
You've been walking this whole time as you're talking, so you're probably a bit out of
Yeah.
town now.
Yeah.
I just scream, enough! Enough! This has gone on too long. We cannot have this group of people. We are trying to accomplish something, but everyone here is at each other's throat, constantly trying to undermine and undercut each other and provide the worst for this group. We should be working together for a common goal. And I can't. This is enough. I know we may not all be here for the same reason, but we are here together with the same goal. And we have to work together. Because if we don't, I'm going to actually have a full-on mental breakdown. At this point, just tears are kind of like streaming down my face from the pent-up emotions. I can't deal with this stress anymore. I've come from a life living with burglars and thieves and murderers and rapists on the seas, and yet we got along better than this group of people, and I can't. I have lived with the worst people that some people would think of, and they can get along better than all of you, and I don't know what any of your problem is, but it's enough.
I just close my arms and be like, I thought we were friends.
I need a timestamp on this. God damn it, Nico.
I need the timestamp for science.
I need a.
Can she
This
get
will be
another?
this will be my
Can she get
ringtone.
another inspiration?
Enough! Every time I get called.
Can I?
Enough!
Can I?
Enough!
Can
Enough!
I be like, hey?
Be like,
So
yeah,
why
Sorry.
you guys are playing your
we
characters.
make camp? We should make camp right now, right here. Let's have a night of sleep, or have a 15-minute break. It seems like a good time for one. Maybe everyone will wake up. We will put down our differences and our bickering, and we will wake up tomorrow. We will come here for the thing we came here to rescue Gundren, and then we will figure out why everyone hates each other so goddamn much after this. Right now, that's not the point of why we're here.
I will roll
And
my
I
eyes.
just go and make a tent and just don't say anything else.
We gotta make a pack on this. Everyone can like break this pack.
Yeah, I will roll my eyes, pat my fellow rogue on the back, and walk into the forest.
Okay.
Alright,
So
Kim.
actually, time-wise, we're pretty much at the 3-hour mark. So if we would like, we
Call
could
it.
stop for the session for today and continue up next week. If we also could like, you could take a break and we could come back for a bit longer if you guys want to do something else. Like, it's up to you guys depending on how you feel. I know it's about 9 for the East Coasters, so I don't know how much time they want to commit and all that stuff. Definitely, I
gotta
think
go.
it's going to be a break time now. If it's not, like, it's either break for short period or break for we're done for the week and we'll pick up next week type thing. Up to you guys. How are you feeling?
I have to go. I have work in the morning,
Okay,
so.
yeah. So I think we'll just call it for this week. It's a pretty good stopping point.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think we're gonna head up to Cragmaw Castle anyways, right?
And that's probably going to be
Yeah,
a
that's
thing.
probably a long session in itself.
Probably. I will
So
say
wait,
you
are
guys
we-
still don't know where Cragmaw Castle is. and Neverwinter Woods in that just general area is a large area.
How large are we talking here?
You have a handout, and every hex is 5
It's very,
miles.
very, it's
thick.
very
Oh,
You just
large.
presume it's every.
It
like,
is
basically,
thick.
It could technically be
Thick.
above the river, but I will say it's not above the river. But that is still a solid
Holy.
100 square miles type area.
In that thick thicket.
And
So it's like
basically you'd be
2-3
searching
days.
through the woods consistently.
Okay.
So you don't you could head in at just any general direction, but you wouldn't necessarily just find it because you headed in that direction.
Okay.
So Lydia, you have to work.
Yeah, I'm working in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna
Kill
call the
me.
session at the end of it now. So you
We're
guys
calling
have
one at not 6 hours.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Holy.
I don't wait. It's tomorrow's 20. No, next week is 22nd. I don't know if I can make it next week though because I have work on that day till 7 p.m. and I don't know if I would be alive. I don't know if I work on the 22nd or the 29th till 7. So, but I can join, but then I'll probably be really, really late.
Okay.
So I probably wouldn't join.
I'll probably try and think of something for your character to do next week. And so you'll be off doing something for the first hour, and then when you come back, if you feel like you want to join and play, you can just join. You'll rejoin the group. And if you don't feel like if you're too tired, it's fine. It's not a big deal. You'll just sign up for a week and you'll join the next week after that.
Yeah, sorry. I have orientation. They set me up on a schedule, so I don't have my own kind of schedule.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This is D&D. It's I don't expect all of you to make it every week forever. This group of people are the people who can consistently make it more often than the other ones. Other players couldn't actually commit the time to Sundays even.
Ooh.
But you guys are we've been playing for 2 months, guys. This is the 8th session.
Oh wow,
together.
it's been 2 months.
Congratulations.
I think people have only missed maybe 1 or 2 sessions max. Out of 8 sessions is probably good, especially with the party size so big. It's really not a big deal if you have to miss a week. Just let me know ahead of time, or even if you don't let me know, I appreciate being I appreciate being told ahead of time. But even if you don't, if you're just hey, I can't make it today, 10 minutes before, that's fine. I'll just
okay.
No, unless if you're doing combat or stuff, I'll probably just have your character oh, they felt sick today, or oh, they came out in the morning and they were a stone statue. And you read the description saying he will be awoken in 24 hours, whatever. So music, machina bullshit that you guys won't be here, but it's fine. Don't feel like you need to come. Well, feel like you should come, but it's not a big deal if you don't come. And I hope everyone wants to come, so that's all the issue is.
Yeah, I want to come, but I feel bad for
especially if you're gonna be working for a long time before that. Don't worry about it. If you feel up for it, stop by. If you don't worry. Even if you don't want to play, you can stop by and just listen in on the session. You just won't be acting. That's fine. But so the session is done for today. I hope it was fun. I feel like I should be giving inspiration to people.
But no one's ever using their inspiration.
So good job, guys. I think it was cool that you guys role played that fight place. Pretty awesome.
I used mine.
You did?
Honestly,
I used mine and I haven't gotten one.
Okay, well, I'm not giving out inspiration.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna give you guys props. It kind of went off the rails, but whatever. It's D&D. I'm not gonna be you guys have to follow this storyline. So.
Hey, I try to make it interesting. So.
Actions and consequences, guys. A large part of the town is very pissed at you now.
Yeah.
Listen.
At least it's interesting. There's some kind of plot.
I'd rather not have interesting.
I'd rather not have a town mad at us.
Yeah,
I don't care about this town.
But we might need more supplies, and they.
Well, I care about this town.
There are plenty of towns.
I don't. Yeah.
There's Neverwinter.
It's called, and technically speaking, Neverwinter is a better town.
Exactly.
Yep.
A lot more stuff there.
But regardless, session's done. I do have one announcement though. So not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, we're not going to be meeting for a regular D&D session. It's going to be we haven't necessarily mentioned this to the whole server, but we're going to be making an announcement tomorrow. I believe that there's going to be a server anniversary festa that week. So our server's birthday is the 24th. And so coming up, the 24th, we're gonna have a festa. It's gonna be a bunch of events and stuff. We're gonna be doing more events than we've been doing frequently, just to get as many people involved in different stuff with the server as we can. Again, there will be an announcement, and it ends on the Sunday before Halloween. And because of both the festa and also because of Halloween, I'm gonna be doing one-shot D&D stuff that Sunday. So we're gonna stop. It's not gonna be continuing this campaign. I might be doing two. They're gonna be short, like 2-3 hours, limited type thing, and they're all gonna be kind of spooky, haunted, Halloween-related one-shots. Everyone is welcome to come. I'll be making an announcement alongside the Festa announcement that's gonna be pushed out for the D&D channel. But yeah, so it'll be like short little blurbs. There will probably be one going on at the normal D&D time at 6. So anyone who can come, like, definitely come, but there'll also probably be one like earlier and probably one later, and it'll be kind of like a first come first serve. I'm not gonna like let everyone join every one shot. I'll probably be cutting them off at like 6 or 7 people, and just like whoever says, hey, I can come at this time on that, and they'll be the first person. And once it's filled, they'll be like, oh well, we have other one shots that you can try. I'll probably be 2. I might try and be ambitious and do 3. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of D&D, but I have a lot of really cool Halloween related ones, so I really want to run them. And so hopefully there'll be enough slots. And there'll probably be one like earlier, probably like noon Pacific time for people who are like EU or like Oceania, Australia type of time servers, and they can't normally make the normal D&D session. There will be one at the normal D&D time, and then there might be one later for those people who are not on the East Coast or on the West Coast, or even also in like Australia, Oceania, where it's a bit more afternoony for them, a later session for them. So yeah, keep that in mind. So 2 weeks from now, you don't have to show up for. I mean, you don't ever have to show up, but you don't have to. You won't. We won't be running that campaign, so don't even feel bad. Like if you want to do something else that Sunday, just ignore D&D. If you want to check out one of those one shots, definitely do that. We will meet next week at the normal time for this campaign, which is the 22nd. Yep. And then the fest actually starts the 23rd after that, for what it's worth. But there's gonna be an announcement for that. Yeah, and we'll pick up where you guys are looking for Cragmaw Castle and all that stuff. And there's a couple other things you can explore too, I think. I think you guys
Thunder
still have
Tree.
Thunder Tree.
Old Well, and Werven 4
Werven.
are technically all
Wyvern.
three on your docket. And obviously the overarching, I mean, no one's actually mentioned this, but the overarching Wave Echo Cave, which you were looking for.
I thought that was kind of like the linear of the Gundren.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys don't have any clues for Wave Echo Cave right now. I'm not saying. But I'm saying that I think you heard about it from Glassstaff or someone.
Somebody.
And I know some of you guys
in
got history
Glassstaff
lessons.
thing, and then I knew about it.
Yeah, some of you got history lessons from Barthen about the history of the lost mines of Fandalvar, all that stuff, Fandalvar Pact, and all that. But so it's
That was
I'm
from
just kind of
Barthen.
throwing things out. And so we'll pick up next week after you guys make camp and wake up the next morning, so everyone gets a long rest. Obviously, you guys should all be level 3. If you haven't leveled up to 3 for this session, make sure you're leveled up for 3 next session. We didn't do much combat this time, so it doesn't really matter. But next session, I imagine you guys are probably going to run into some combat. So it's important for you guys to be level 3 because I'm going to be balancing counters around groups of level 3s, not level 2s anymore. And with that, we're done. Though if anyone is wanting to stay and chat about D&D stuff and all that, like obviously we're around. I'll be here. And like, yeah, again, as usual for every D&D session, if you guys have something that you thought was really fun this week or something that was really boring this week, let me know. I literally was talking to Nerali or dancing last week, and I was saying how I thought Neverwinter was kind of a boring session. It seemed like a lot of people were kind of backed out of it and stuff, and dancing was like that was one of her favorite sessions. But if it was one that you thought was boring, like let me know, because I don't really know how these sessions feel from a player's perspective. So like definitely like at any time just say like, hey, this was really fun, or this sucked, so I can make sessions going forward better. Again, it's been 2 months. Holy crap, guys. That's absurd.
Holy shit.
Like, that's
We're
awesome.
doing so good.
Yeah, we're level 3.
Yeah.
Some guys
No
at some
one's
point
dead.
we're level 5. No one's died.
Nobody
yet.
has
Like,
died
it's
yet.
Great.
It was close.
Hey, everyone had like a near-death experience, so.
So, but yeah, so with that, everyone's free to go, but I will be around. Did Mo just never come back?
Yeah, she never
Yeah.
came back.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
Also, I'll be turning off the stream, so if anyone wants to say anything on the recording,
Damn.
Come on, Deb.
Nice.
Hello.
All I want
Laura,
is that time. The
Laura.
timestamp.
What?
As soon as you did it, all I could think of was manager, and I was just like, "Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt?" I was like, "Table slam, where is it?"
There's like, no!
I was actually gonna remove my cloak this time, so happy I didn't have to.
Ugh. Aw.
Right.
Mystery.
I'm gonna rip that cloak off of you.